She keep on sounding covenant child. I say to her, but what do you mean I'm a covenant child? I don't understand. What makes me different from the others? She said, what made you different is because when I married your father at a very early age, it was difficult for us to conceive and have a boy. We were having girls' child. You know how it is where we come from. It's all about, you want to have a male child, you want to have a heir, somebody who will take over when you are no more. So it was difficult for us to have a male child. And then, because they used to attend a church called Christ Apostolic Church. Christ Apostolic Church is a church then that believes in prophecy and what have you. And they told her that she's going to conceive and she's going to have a male child. And she must call him Obed. And this is where I got that name, Obed. They said, you must call him Obed. And then, of course, the meaning of Obed is the servant of God. I don't know if you are familiar with the Bible. You will know that Obed is the father of Jesse. And Jesse is the father of King David. So the lineage of Jesus Christ. So I was named Obed. And then she said to me, they told her that she's going to have a male child and that she's going to call me Obed. That child is going to be great, that he's going to do wonderful things. He's going to go around the world and he will be doing wonderful things. He's going to be a servant of God. That is the one that keeps ringing in my mind. So she said that when they told her that I'm going to be a servant of God, you know where we come from. If they tell you you're going to be a servant of God, the next thing that goes into your head is to go and open a church. But people don't know there are many ways you can be a servant of God. There are many ways you can serve God. I mean, look at our leader, Mazi Ikechukwu. Which servant of God is greater than him? He is doing the work of the Lord. He is a servant of God. He is serving the Lord, leading the people to freedom, because the best salvation we can give to humanity is freedom. Because even God himself gave man freedom. Most of us doesn't understand why after Adam and Eve have sinned and God departed from them. He gave them freedom. Since you don't want to listen, since you don't want to do this and that, you are free to do whatever you like. Even before they sin, remember he gave them a commandment to say, you should not eat of that fruit. But they disobeyed and they ate the fruit. It's okay, fine. I can see you want to be free, to choose what you want. Then go ahead and be free. And since then till date, God never disturbed Adam and Eve, and the same applicable to us human these days. And that's why he said, for I have given you the power to choose from good and evil. I placed before you good and evil. Choose. But of course, he gave us an advice to say, my son, choose good. So this has always been the way it is. So what am I trying to say? So my mother was telling me the story about me. Just want to tell you the kind of woman she is. She said that they said I'm going to be a servant of God. I never understand it. And people keep on telling me, hey, you're going to be a pastor. You're going to be a reverend. You're going to be this and that and that. But for me, I never saw myself as being a pastor or, opening church, those things. I said, no, I need to wait until the right time comes, because when the right time comes, God is going to direct me. God is going to show me exactly the kind of servant of God he wants me to be and the way he wants me to serve God. Biafrans, here I am today, preaching the word of Chukwu Okike Abiama on a hallowed platform, Radio Biafra, and millions are listening, hearing my voice. Now tell me, what greater church can compass this? Remember, this is Radio Biafra. Remember, Biafra is our religion. Remember, on this platform is where we worship Chukwu Okike Abiama, and there has to be a high priest. And everybody who speaks on this platform, everybody who broadcasts on this platform is a high priest of Chukwu Okike Abiama, starting from our leader, Mazi Ikechukwu. That is why whenever we take up this microphone, whenever we mount this microphone, we speak as an oracle, and the people listen. Who am I that I should speak to millions of Biafrans? Who am I that I should speak to well-educated, well-intelligentsia, well-endowed Biafrans, and they sit for hours and listen to a common meme, Ikechukwu Onuoha? I'm just an ordinary man. What kind of servant of God supersedes that? That is when I realized that this is that prophecy that was given to my mother, that you're going to have a son and he should be a great man. He will be a servant of God. And there is one more thing they told my mother. My mother said to me, they said that you are going to build an upstairs in our compound. You will be the first person to build an upstairs. It was laughable, quite laughable indeed, because I came from a very poor family background. Okay, we can afford to eat, but of course, that's how far it goes. My father was a hard-working man. He did everything possible to ensure that food is always on the table. Excuse me. And we have never gone to sleep any day without having food. But that is how far it goes. And I'm going to tell you categorically, during the Civil War, my father was, before the Civil War, my father was a teacher. He built a house where he wanted to start, brewing, chicks and chicken, okoko, eba na-azụ okoko. He built a house for that. And as he was building that house, at the middle of it, at the finishing of that house, then the war broke out. The Civil War broke out. Guess what my father did? He now converted that chicken house into a home where we all lived. We lived in that place till I become because before I become a man. I'm looking at a house. It is plastered quite all right, because at the point they have to plaster the house, and then, but when this red mud, it was built with a red mud, but they plaster it. You think it's the real deal, but when there is this insect that like to eat up the red mud, you will see the insect eating through the wall. Then you realize that this is not really a cemented house, but indeed a mud house. Why am I saying this? I'm telling you about the prophecy of my mother, or prophecy she was given about me and my birth, and of course my coming, so that you can understand that whatever it is that I'm doing today is not a choice. It's not what I've chosen. I didn't choose to start being a broadcaster. Of course, I was chosen by Chukwu Abiyama that this is the work I must do for him and my people, Biafra. And this is why I continue doing it, irrespective of anything. It doesn't matter what people say, because they don't understand my covenant with Chukwu Abiyama. They don't understand my history. They don't understand how I came. I am a special child. And this is what my mother told me. I want you to understand how my mother is so dear to my soul, and how it looks like a part of me has been ripping off from me. I love my mother to bits. I love her so much, Excuse me. I have to drink some water. Thank you very much. I had to drink some water. So she told me all this. And then, of course, the house we were living then was so badly shaped. And then, of course, we don't have money to build another house and what have you. Then, listen to this. Around 1980 something, we went home for a Christmas, because obviously we lived in the township. We lived in Onitsha. And every Christmas period, we will go back home. Once in a year, we go back home. So when we got back home in that Christmas time, my father began to mold a block. Listen to this. This will really, get you thinking. It will get you laughing. And this is the kind of parent God has given to me. This is the kind of parent that I will wish I will have again. This is the kind of parents, everybody will wish they will have. A kind of parents that if I have to come back to this world, I will wish that I will have such a mother and such a father. So my father started molding a block. Now, he was more, there are two types of block. The block you use to build a downstairs, and the block you use to build an upstairs. So my father started molding a block for upstairs. A lot of them. He was molding blocks. And then in our village, people were laughing at him. They were making fun of him. I still remember vividly. People would laugh. They would say, Sebastian, block ulelu. Eh? Sebastian, they were making fun of him. They were laughing. Why are you, because they can't understand. My father is not that rich. He's not even average. And he's molding a block to build upstairs. So, I was still a child. I was happy, seeing your father molding a block. It's not what you see every day. So I was so happy. And I was just jumping up and down, so happy. My father grabbed me by the hand and he smacked me. Listen to this. He grabbed me, he smacked me. I was so confused because I can't understand what I did wrong for him to smack me at that period. I know I'm a naughty boy, but I wasn't anything else but naughty that day. He smacked me. And the workers were there busy boarding the blocks. So when he smacked me, I cried, and then he pulled me back and took me into the house. Now listen to what he said to me. And I'm going to say it in Igbo, my language. When I say it, I will interpret it in English. He said to me, Anohia, in Amagari, Ichano can na blocker. Ichano can na blocker. Ebekam de regum janu lelu. Onge can na blocker. I was so young. I'm telling you, I was very young. I haven't even thought about finishing school, and my father is telling me that he's molding a block for me to build upstairs. Do you understand? This story will really marvel you. And I'm telling you this morning, just to honor the memory of my mother, so you can understand why I am so hurt, why I'm so heartbroken, and why I have so much missed my mom, who had just passed away on Saturday morning. So he said to me, why are you jumping up and down? Do you think I'm building upstairs? Do you think I have money to build upstairs? I am molding this block for you. How do you digest that word? In 1980s, I think I was in my, I don't know if I'm up to 12 years old or I don't know. I was so young. I was so small. Now, I thought, kids don't think about things. But trust me, for months, that thing keep on ringing in my mind. I say, has my father lost it? It doesn't make sense. So he mowed those blocks. When the block was done, those blocks, and you know what he did? It's they call it 6 inches block. So he used more cement instead of a little sand. He used a little sand and more cement. When they mold block these days, there are more sand and little cement. But he used more cement and a little sand. Meaning that if he has to mold 10 blocks, okay, assuming he's supposed to have mown like 20 blocks with one cement, he will end up mowing 10 blocks with one bag of cement. I don't understand the ideology. He said the reason why he did that was that this block will last so long for me that I will be forced to build that upstairs. That I will be forced because every day I go home, I will see that block there staring right in front of me. Oh my God. I'm going to write a book and this whole thing are going to be included in it because my life has become a miracle. And just like my mom said, I'm a covenant child and I believe her 100% because ever since I left home and I'm here in South Africa, going around the world, my life has become one huge miracle and covenant is surely what it is. So he molded that block. That block was so hard that even if you had to take that block my father molded and hit it against iron, that block will not break. Rather, it can brush off, but it will not break. That is how hard he made that block. He made that block so that block can last for so long. So, the block was packed all those years. The block begin to, the block begin to, turning into dark. It becomes, how it is when you leave a block for so long because rains will be hitting on it, the sun will be hitting on it, Hamatan will be hitting on it, and then the block was there. Every time we come back home, people will come, they will laugh at my father and said, hey, Saba, you just not put your block back here. They were making fun of him, in a very funny way. He will laugh with them. But my father is a visionary man. My mother, they are visionary people. They know what they are doing. They want to force me to do that. I don't know, but every year we see that block. So when I started getting older, because now I already know the reason why that block was there. That thing my father told me at the age of 12 never departed from me till today. I want to tell you what you need as a young man, as a young woman to hustle. You don't need to hustle because you're jealous of your sibling, jealous of your kinsmen, jealous of your friends. Then because of that, you want to travel overseas to go and hit money. You want to go to Malaysia. That should not be your motivation. Let your motivation be in what your father has told you, in what your mother has told you, in how they have trained you, and the situation of your family. Let it be your motivation. Let your motivation not be because your friend is driving a flashy car, Onewu, E-Money, all those big names, and you envy them. If you go out to hustle out of jealousy, you will die and you will not make that money. Trust me when I tell you. But if your intentions are good, God will make a way for you. Elohim will make a way for you, and you will make that money. Your intention of hustling, your intention of wanting to be rich should be because you want to set people free, should be because Biafra land is in captivity, should be because the Fulanis are oppressing us, should be because Britain is oppressing us. If that is your intention, why you want to be a millionaire, trust me, you will be the next millionaire in Biafra land. Quote me, I said so. So I keep seeing this blog every time we went home until I become a real man, a real grown man. And when I saw that blog, every time I keep saying to my mind, when am I going to build this upstairs? Because I want to build this upstairs so my father can be alive and see that upstairs. Can you imagine the kind of joy it will give him? And then I continue. I traveled. Over and over had issue. I went to boy, apprenticeship. They couldn't settle me. I went to this one again, until I went to the last one. I served my boss for 5 years. He couldn't settle me with a lot of money, just gave me nothing, absolutely nothing. I have to leave home. I traveled. And then, of course, at the end of the day, after traveling, trying everywhere, trial and errors, being deported, I ended up finding myself in South Africa. South Africa was never a place I want to be. But of course, God knew why he brought me here. So when I got to South Africa, I made a vow to myself, because before I even left home, the whole family, my father is a man and my mom, they believe in prayers. We have to conduct a prayer in the family. It was a fasting and prayer. They were praying for me that wherever I go, I'm going to survive, I'm going to succeed. And my father blessed me. Then I left home. So when I left home and God began to bless me, I go to South Africa. Of course, I've made a decision with Elohim that I want to study. I want to be educated. That's what I want to do. Because, in life, you have to choose your cross. You have to choose your lane. You have to choose what you want to do for your life. I said, I want to study. That's what I want to do. And God heard my voice, heard the voice of my father and mother, and of course opened the avenue for me. I started studying, finished my first degree, doing my second degree, and of course I am not yet there, but I know I had a roadmap. I know I'm heading somewhere. So when I went home, listen to this. When I went home in 2006 with the money I had, actually, before I went home, I was sleeping in the night around 2 a.m. My phone rang. Guess who was calling me? My sister called me and she was crying. I'm like, why are you calling me 2 a.m. in the morning and you are crying? She said to me, our father and our mother went home for a weekend. While they were inside that house I told you about, the one that was meant to train the chicken or whatever, it was raining. There was a big storm. And the roof fell on top of them. Can you imagine you are overseas and you are called and told that your father and your mother, was inside the house and the roof fell over them. Rain was beating them in the middle of the night. I cried. I don't know even how to help myself. She said, the good news is there were no hurts, there were no scratches, but it was a shameful thing. So she hung up the phone. So in 2006, I have to go home. When I got home, I said to my in-law, take me to Lagos. I want to buy a car. I want to buy Infinity. He said to me, I said to him, I want to buy a car. I want to buy Infinity. He kept quiet. And then we went to Lagos. We looked for the car to buy. We negotiated the prices. As I was about to pay, as I was about to pay, he called me on the side and said to me, "What are you doing? What do you think you are doing?" I said, "What do you mean? You want to buy a car and there is no house in your father's compound?" It hit me, it hit me. My mind began to wander. I began to think. I began to remember the blocks that were packed back home. I want you to learn from my story. I want you to learn, because most of the time we even make that money, but when you make that money, you forget your family. When you make that money, you forget the legacy of whom you are, the legacy of your father. You forget the poverty, what your family is going through. You just want to go and compete with Obinna. You want to go and compete with Emeka. You want to go and compete with Ifani. You forget about your family. You must go and buy that car, and that car probably you're going to drive it for 1 month. You're going to be at home, and then what? You leave. This has been the problem we are having as Biafra men these days. We want to shine. We want to act movie. We want to show off. We want to let the people know, yes, I'm driving a big car. But then you forget where you come from. Very important. And I thank God for that, my in-law. I never forget him for that. So once he said that, I was like a man who was mad. A man who lost his senses. And suddenly, everything started coming back home. And then I said to that man, "We are coming." He said, "Why? No, bring money." I said, "No, we are coming. We're going to bring the complete money. We don't have a complete money here." And then we left. We headed back home. So when we got back home, that's another thing that happened. So we called the contractor who's going to build the house. So I went through with my father, my in-law, and the contractor. So when we got home, I started telling that man, I want to build an downstairs, because I want to finish it quick. I don't want to start something I cannot finish. I said, "No, I want to build it downstairs." We negotiated the price. As I was negotiating, my in-law again called me on the side. He said to me, "What are you doing? You are looking at a block in front of you. It's a block of an upstairs, and you're telling this man you want to build it downstairs." Then he hit again. I remember what my father told me at the age of 12. "I am molding this block for you." And you know what? My father never even interrupted or said to me, "No, build upstairs, blah, blah, blah." He kept quiet. He was just there. He didn't say a word. And then I came back to the contractor. I said to him, "You know what? I've changed my mind. I want to build an upstairs." My father said, "No, but you can't. Why do you want to build an upstairs? Why do you want to start something, blah, blah, blah?" I said, "I want to build an upstairs." I said, "Papa, did you remember what you told me when I was 12? You told me that this block belongs to me, that I must use it to build upstairs. Please, just allow me." And that was it. And the rest is history. And I built it by the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to tell you the kind of parents God gave me. The kind of wonderful people God gave me. In life sometimes, you might not be born with a golden spoon. You might be born in a very poor family. But if they have to give you an option to say, choose a rich family over your poor family, you will say, to hell with that riches. If they give you an option and say, can you be the son of Bill Gates over your present family, you will say, to hell with Bill Gates and his money. It's all about legacy. God is not stupid. God is not your average human being. God is immortal. God, before he plants you in a family, has a purpose of planting you in a family. There is no such thing that God must put you in a rich family. No. Maybe you are the one that God is going to use to change the situation of that family. Maybe you are the one who is going to be the king of that family. Maybe you are the one that God wants to use to change the atmosphere of that family. Love your family. Love your mother. Love your father, because you don't know how long they will hang around. I miss my mother. I'll miss her.
For a better change. I sing a song about the Biafra land. The war we are fighting is getting to an end. If we fail our chances, we can't escape our sufferings. IPOB members must fight this war to end. Go and tell of Biafra in our land. Tell brothers and sisters if they see us or not. If we fail our chances, we can't escape our sufferings. IPOB IPOB members must fight this war and end. Go and tell all Biafrans in our land. So we are struggling and fighting for our rights. This time we are moving, we try to run. If we fail our chances, we can't escape our sufferings. IPOB members must fight this war and end. Go and tell all Biafrans in our land. Tell Southeast and South if they see us or not. If we fail our chances, we can't escape our sufferings. IPOB members must fight this war and end. Go and tell all Biafrans in our land. We are sure, we are sure, we are sure we win the war. We are sure, we are sure, we are sure we've won the battle. We are crusaders, fighters from our Biafra nation. We are happy, we have won. We are crusaders, fighters from our Biafra nation. We are happy, we have won. We are combatant soldiers from our tribe. We are happy, we have won. We are happy, we have won. We are happy, we have won.
Well,
vision. No matter your challenges, never give up. No matter your situation, no matter the calamity, never give up. He's a God of the last minute miracle. He's a God of the last minute miracle. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. Your miracle is on the way. Never lose hope. Your blessings are on the way. Jump. I say you do it. No matter your fortune, no matter your trouble, no matter your secrets, no matter the happiness, he's a God of signs and wonders. He's a God of signs and wonders. Your miracle is on the way. Your miracle is on the way. Never lose hope. Your blessings are on the way. Your miracle is on the way. Your miracle is on the way. Never lose hope. Your blessings are on the way. Biafra
ọkwana ihe anyị mere anyị anaghị ezu ochi anyị anaghị agba ama anyị anaghị anapụ ndị ọzọ ihe ha n'ike ọ bụkwa ka anyị nwere onwe anyị n'ala nke ndị dị ndụ dịka isi wee kwa anyị na nkwa anyị wee na-aga njem nwere onwe ndị wee pụta wee na-egosisi anyị na onweghị ihe ọbụla anyị mere ha wee mee ka ụmụaka wee bụrụ ndị enweghị nna n'ụbọchị nke taa Chineke nna nke igwe ka afọ anyị wee ruo gị ntị ya metụkwa gị n'obi na anyị bụ ụmụ gị Chineke nna bụ n'igwe emetụkwa gị n'obi n'ihi na iziri anyị ozi ka anyị wee banye n'ụwa wee hụ na alaeze gị si n'igwe wee rịbata ka ụmụ gị wee fee gị n'ime mmụọ na eziokwu ka anyị kpụ isi ala nye ga-asụ gị ngọ ka atụghị egwu mmadụ ọbụla ka anyị debe iwu gị dị ka isi wee nụ ya eze ndị eze ọnwụ Patrik nwụrụ ga-awụrụ na nkịtị Patrik dị na niile n'ụbọchị nke nna nke igwe ọ ga-abụ ihe efu na nna ata onye kere n'igwe n'ụwa ọ bụghị onwe gị si na ọ bụghị bụ nwanne otu onye ọ bụ naanị gị bụ chi niile nke ndị agha ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị na-efe gosi anyị ịma mma gị n'ime ndụ ndị nke gị ekwekwala ka ụwa wee ji anya ọchị n'ihi ọ bụrụ na Biafra abịaghị ndị iro ga-asị na ọnụkwa gị jikwu nke efu wee n'ihi ihe dị otu Chineke na nke igwe wee na-emere anyị ebere maka igwe emere anyị ebere lekwa na obi etiwado anyị anyị wee nọ na-eri uju anyị na-eri uju afọ niile ihe dị anyị aka chọrọ ịhapụ anyị ha na-ebusisi anyị onweghị ihe anyị mere eweta anyị n'iyi Chineke nna nke igwe bụ soja onye ga-ezigbo emejọ ya anyị na-arịọ mgbaghara anyị na-arịọ mgbaghara n'isi ezinụlọ anyị na-arịọ mgbaghara n'isi ọrụ nke dị nsọ anyị na-arịọ mgbaghara n'isi obodo bụ ndị Biafra onye nwe ndị nsọ bi n'igwe nke ekwekwa ka ihere wee mee ndị nke gị ekwekwara ka ihere wee ọmụrụ nke dị nsọ ọ bụrụ ka anyị ji anyị isi ọ bụrụ ka anyị ji ọgba mkpa ezi ọkpụkpa dị ngọzi Chineke nna kwụsị na-ele ike ndị ahụ otuto dịrị gị Chineke otuto dịrị gị Chineke anyị enweghị ikikere ọ bụghị onwe gị na nwụrụ anyị ọkụ kulie elu ka ndị ire wee kwụsasị ebe niile Chineke nna nke pụrụ ihe anyị akọwakwa n'ahụhụ anyị anwụọ na mmete dị nsọ gị na ọzọ ka anyị ga-eme anyị atụwa aja nke ndụ anyị akọwa ahụhụ ha na-eme anyị ọ bụ gị na ọzọ ka anyị ga-eme anyị anaghị efe arụsị ọ bụrụ na anyị na-abụ isi ala nye anyị wee na-ahụ gị onye ebe n'igwe Elohim 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 ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị mere ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị mere anyị anaghị azụ ala ndị ọzọ ọ bụkwa ala nsọ nke gị nke gị onwe gị nyere eri wee gọzie ya ọ bụ obodo nke nke nyere mana ise wee gọzie ya ọ bụ obodo i nyere Ifrem wee gọzie ya ọ bụ obodo ka i nyere Meri wee gọzie ya ahụ Chukwu nọ n'ala Biafra anyị bụ ndị nsọ anyị ga-azụ ụmụ Chukwu eze bụbụ n'ime eluigwe biko nwere anyị na ọmịiko n'ime ndụ anyị zọpụtara anyị nna nke ebere zọpụtara anyị nna nke ebere tinyere anyị ezi mmụọ tinye anyị ezi mmụọ gị n'ime onweghị ihe Patrik mere onweghị ihe ọjọọ Patrik mere jụọ ya nwoke ma biko amara gị Chineke amara gị Chineke ọ bụ ụdị aja dị anya ka chọrọ ka anyị chụọ ka ụgwọ wee chụọ ya agwara m ndị ji mee ji si ha ga igbu m ha gbuo m ka Biafra wee bịa Chineke na biko Chukwu okike abịa ma biko ọ bụkwara na anaghị na-ahụ na nzuzo bịanụ ka iwe kasị ezinụlọ obi lee na ụmụaka ndị dị etu ọdụdụ n'obi gị ndị kere Patrik wee si na ọ ga-abụchu ọnwụ wee hapụ ụmụaka ọ bụkwara ka Biafra wee bịa mere Patrick ji nwụọ nna nke dị nsịtụrụ ka ndị iro chi anya ọchụ ekwekwara ka ndị iro na ndị nta ahụ wee sị lụta ha na Chineke ha agharịpụwo ha onye nwe ndị nsọ enwe agharịpụ ndị nke gị gata igwe josi anyị hụrụ anya gị na-ebe gị nke na-adịghị agwụ agwụ ọ bụ naanị gị ka anyị na-efe mma dịrị gị Chineke mma dịrị gị onye eluigwe mma dịrị gị ezekọta eze niile elu ezinụlọ a na ụmụaka aka na-enyefe gị n'aka onweghị nke anyị nwee nna nke dị nsọ kama biko aka iwe rọpụtara anyị aka iwe mee ka ụmụaka atụta bụrụ ndị gị na-atụ egwuri wee mara na onwe ihe nna ha kwe nwụọ tupu ha wee na-akalite bụrụ nke kụrụ n'aka wee gawa ụlọ akwụkwọ Chineke nna nke igwe ka Biafra wee bịa ka anyị na-arịọ gị mgbe ọ ga-abụ obere nwa akụrie okwu nna ya asị na ọ bụ n'ihi ọnwụ nna ya nwụrụ ma anyị ji wee were onwe anyị Chineke nna nke igwe anya chụkwara aja nke ndụ ọ bụghị ehi ọ bụghị ego ma ọ bụ atụrụ ọ bụ ndụ ka eji chụọ aja nna nke igwe ka o metụkwa gị n'obi n'anya ya metụ gị n'obi n'anya bụ ụmụ gị biko na onye nwe m n'ihi na ikpete mazụ anyị ga-anọkọ ya wee kwuo okwu anyị ga-ajụkwa ese wee sị ọ bụ ụzọ dị anya ka njem asị wee malite anyị ga-asị na mmadụ dịka Patrik mara azụ kwere n'ihi ya ka anyị wee were onwe anyị wee na-arịọ gị nna nke dị nsọ si gị biko otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile na mbuli aha elu niile na ịbụ isi ala niile dị aha nsọ ya Chukwu okike abịa mụrụ mgbe niile ebighị ebi nna m ga-agọzi ezinụlọ a onye nwe m na Chineke ọ napụrụ Job ụmụ ya niile o wee napụ Job ụmụ ya niile Job wee na-ebe akọ wee na-eri uju na-asị ya ọ bụ gịnị mere na ọ sị ya na aga m agọzi gị wee karịa ka si wee gọzie gị na mbụ ezinụlọ anyị ka bụ ndị a ga-agọzi agọzi gọzie karịa ngọzi ka ha nwee mgbe mbụ ọ ga-adị ezinụlọ a na mma n'ụtụtụ n'ehihie ma abalị uwe arụ mgbe niile ebighị
It's M. Josh on the beat.
Please never cry. If I die, please never cry. Biafra SADEC. Biafra SADEC. You know, when we say it's either Biafra or death, the time people think that we are joking.
After 54 years in Nigeria, still they shake to break. After 54 years in Nigeria, still they shake to separate. Life's don't go, people don't buy, things don't spoil. But you could solve the debt, but you could fight the debt, but you could try to stop you. Nigerian government refused. Somewhere for Ghana, them do discuss restructuring. There was problem and they agreed to restructure Nigeria. On the 4th and 5th of January 1967, General Gowon Ideja, him accepted the Aburi Accord. General Ankara Ideja, Colonel Ojukwu Ideja, and they accept the Aburi Accord. And they must accept restructuring. But when they come back Nigeria, Nigeria government refused the deal. Them causing problem. Divide people into three. Them execute genocide on us and them call them war. Yeah, them kill my people plenty. Them call them war. Them kill our mama. Them kill our papa. Them kill our uncle. Them kill our aunt. Them kill small children, yo. Them kill 5 million people, yo. Them kill the people where demand for restructuring, yo. The other people who were demand for restructuring. After 4 years, them still the kill, them still the shoot, them still the one. But today, everybody they run a health scatter. Everybody they run, headsmen they kill, terrorists to shoot, government to thief. God don't reject Nigeria. Devil don't punish Nigeria. Nigeria government to kill my people for genocide. Our battle situational understatement. Now everybody that you come out for the matter. As this matter one carry many people go. Let's talk about Aburia Call. Now waiting happen for Aburia Call. Now waiting they discuss for Aburia Call. Now waiting happen we know a call. Let's talk about Aburia Call. Now waiting happen for Aburia Call. Now waiting they discuss for Aburia Call. Now waiting make way know a call. Nigeria they like this today because nobody talk the truth. Nigeria they like this today because government na lie. Them go use the shit for church and media go clean the shit. In our curriculum for school, yo, they not teach us our history. Now where we go learn, now how we go learn. When they can come save us. Nigerian government teaches them. Nigeria government arrest them. Nigeria government shoot them. Them use media paint and black. They make Nigerians hate the truth. Now which day where we go wake up? Now which time where we go stand? Nigerians no one here. Nigerians no one truth. Nigerians no one learn. We they dance to the government tune. Them they kill us, them they do us. Them deceive us, them confuse us. They give our land to strangers, yo. Our eyes come open. They give our land to strangers, yo. Nigerians come wake up. Suddenly, yo. Yeah, what don't happen? Nigerians say talking, say they want restructuring. Nah, make it up. Suddenly, you know, and they know. Suddenly, you're waiting, no Juku, see it don't happen, no. Nigerians say talking, say they want restructuring. Namdi Kalu wake Nigerians. Everybody come open eye, yo. Nigerians they cry, say they want restructuring. Plenty of my people who want a referendum, them no want restructuring, yo. And Nigerians they cry, say they want restructuring. God don't reject Nigeria. Devil don't punish Nigeria. Nigeria government to kill my people for genocide. Our battle situational understatement. Now everybody that you come out for the matter. As this matter one carry many people go. Let's talk about Aburia Call. Now waiting happen for Aburia Call. Now waiting they discuss for Aburia Call. Now waiting happen we know a call. Let's talk about Aburia Call. Now waiting happen for Aburia Call. Now waiting they discuss for Aburia Call. Now waiting make way know a call.
All right, welcome back. Of course, it is Radio Biafra SADEC, and of course, we are the people of the East. And I do apologize if I am not sounding like the thunderous Ikechukwu you used to know. As in ihe karịrị nte batara nte n'ọnụ. But of course, we must continue. And we must continue, of course. I don't want to go on talking this morning. I've been advised by my mother, Nwokike Ozako. She have advised me not to talk too much today because she knows me to be a very, very emotional person before I start crying like a baby on air. So I think what I need to do now, and of course, is to open our lines and start taking your calls this morning. So I'm just trying to get our WhatsApp line so that I can give it to you for those who don't know it. And this morning I have a bit of a change with my my Skype line. I think I have a problem with the password. So I'm going to be using a different Skype this morning. So I'm going to give it to you as well if you can find it. And then, yes, you can then give us a call on Skype as well. So I'm trying to let me see if I can get our Skype ID. All right. If you have our Skype, please call. I think Mazi Ikechukwu, you have the Skype ID. It is Ikechukwu Okike Biafra. Ikechukwu Okike Biafra. That is the Skype I'm going to be using this morning. Ikechukwu Okike. Of course, you know how to spell Ikechukwu. It's one word, Ikechukwu Okike Biafra. So it's not Nwokike. Ikechukwu Okike Biafra. I'm just saying it so it doesn't look like I'm stealing somebody's surname. Of course, the person knows themselves. It's Ikechukwu Okike Biafra. So Ikechukwu Okike is one word, and then Biafra is on its own. It's Ikechukwu Okike. That is the Skype. We will use this one. I don't know if it's gonna work, but if you try, let's see if it will work. And then our WhatsApp line. Let me get our WhatsApp line. I know a lot of us know it, and then they've been using it, and of course they are gonna call on it as well. But I think I might as well try to find it so I can give it out so that we can call and get interactive this morning. And let me allow you to do the talking while I listen. For today, I want to be on the listening side. I must confess. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to listen, and then you talk to me. Tell me what is on your mind, and then of course we continue. It is still Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East. So I don't know if the Skype ID, please, if you are having problems getting the Ikechukwu Okike Biafra Skype ID, let me know. Okay, Foreign Osiwu, you have that number, that Skype ID. Please try it as well and see if it's working. If you come through, then of course I know it's working. If you don't come through, obviously there is a problem. Let me see what's going on here. All right, so I think somebody just sent me a message on that Skype. Let us see what we can do. Let me get this. All right, I accept. That is the person that owns that Nwokike name. Our mother, Ozak Nwokike. All right, there we go. I think somebody's coming through on that end. Let me oblige. Let me take the call. There we go. All right, let's see. Good morning, Mazi. Can you hear me from here?
Yeah, my beloved brother, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha.
They want
from WhatsApp. Yeah, I remain okay for the see you okay. I hear from Omaka. Omaka is on the province of Biafra land, Bonkwem. Yeah, Mazi, before I go on, because him and if you don't talk, you know, they bring all
yes.
Mazi, in first place, my condolence, my thought, my sympathy goes to you and your beloved family. They say death is a necessary end; it's inevitable.
Absolutely.
So everybody will go there. But Mazi, one good thing is that you know. Hold on, read this. Mazi, one good thing is that you know your mother and you know your father. Not like us. Mazi, I was born 68. My mother died 75. Maybe you know how many years ago.
Unbelievable.
At least to hold on now. That at least if you see your mother in a dream tomorrow, you know this is your mother.
Yes, you're right.
You're right. Yes. And in our place where we come from, as now Igbo adage, we are to bury our parents.
Absolutely.
Not the other way around. So you got Karo Viola with your siblings.
Thank you very much.
She rests in the bosom of Chukwuka Abiyama.
Yes, sir.
Mazi, I have to appreciate our beloved leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kama laws or memories Oshigupezuanya, and all his lieutenants doing the needful, and every hardcore Biafrans, especially the unknown gunmen. Unknown gunmen, Mazi
Then I piambamba, my hair went ha.
This full spirit of vengeance that Chukwuka brought, especially this time. And Mazi, you can see what is happening in our nature as we talk. What the Fulanis are doing, they are jubilating. Somebody called me from the north this early morning. that there are a lot of jubilation because of what Obiano said. And the so-called Igwe Achebe of Onitsha. Obiano said that the Igbo should forget about the 2023 useless presidential, whatever they call it, which I know will not hold. Because they know what they brought to Biafra land, that the most thing is to secure the land because of insecurity. And the Igwe, the so-called Oviobi, they have brought a lot of vehicles. And the army they brought in Onitsha, people from Onitsha can call and testify if I'm lying. They didn't stop and search. And every vehicle, they will stop them, open your boot, even where you put your spare tire. And they have cameras. So, anyway, we don't talk too much here. But we know that Chukwu Okaba that brought this unknown gunmen, the beautiful spirit that is defending their motherland, to cleanse the Biafra land will do the needful. All of them will be met with time. All these saboteurs in Biafra land. And Uchemefo, who is the most deadly now. Uchemefo is the most deadly saboteur as long as Biafra is concerned, dead or alive. But all of them will meet their Waterloo. We say, keep all of them. Let every Biafra to do the needful. The hardcore, the fanaticals, not the idiots and the gossips. Of course, Onyen do say every Igbo man, we have a small bit of jealousy, envy. That's our problem. So, may Chukwu give us that wisdom, that understanding to do the needful and liberate our land. All of us want to go home. Mazi, finally, I just want to call to let you know that this line is on. Mazi Karobia,
thank you very much.
And God will provide. There was a thing.
All right, thank you, my brother. Of course, I appreciate that. All right, and then you can call us on WhatsApp. WhatsApp line, let me give it out. It's 074. Let me get this sorted out, please. Just hang on, and I will give you our WhatsApp number. I need to get this sorted out. All right, so you can call us on +27 74 067 8412 +27 74 067 8412. For the last time, our WhatsApp line is +27 74 067 8412. And because now Monyo Bioma Kamnyukoge for the last time, +27 74 067 8412. That is our WhatsApp line this morning. Of course, if you call us on our WhatsApp line, we will definitely take your call. That I can assure you, we will take your call. So call us this morning and let's interact. Like I promised, you will be doing the talking. I will be listening this morning. All right, let's take a call from Skype. Call on Skype. Can you hear me? Caller on Skype.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, ma. Good morning from here and welcome to the program.
Okay, good morning, my son. Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha.
There were.
He said, Wogenta, 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 Wogenta. Wogenta, Wogenta, ka Ihowa nano. Uwanka na nogide.
That's right.
It's one of the Hakot white
songs. Absolutely, yes.
Which you played this morning. What our journey here is just for a while. And everybody has his or her own time. So the Bible made us to know that we shall not mourn like those who have no hope. Yes, something happened. And I feel for you too, but you will not mourn like those who have no hope. Because Chukwu Okike Abiama knows, and he knows the best. So I am calling to encourage you to continue. Maybe we don't know who will be tomorrow. It may be me. It may be somebody else. All we need to do is to fulfill the destiny for which he has called us. Your mother has fulfilled her destiny and that is my joy. And she was alive to see the fulfillment of the covenant and promise of Chukwu Okike Abiama to her. And you too have started the journey, and you will complete it.
Thank you very much.
And you will stay for your own time. You will not die young. Yes, you shall see Biafra. I want to also thank our leader, Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are all passing through. There's a song, "This world is not our home. I'm just passing through." So we are just passing through. And more Gentawa, Biafra Gabia, I get enjoy it. And we shall live fulfilled. Chukwu Okike Abiama strengthen you. Chukwu Okike Abiama comfort you and console you. Is well. Take heart, my son. Bye.
Thank you so much. Before you go, are you still there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I just want to say I am really grateful because you have been a mother to me all these years. I'm talking from 2017. We've been doing this work together on air until date, and all the advices, I really, really appreciate you. May Elohim continue to bless you and prolong your life. You will live to see Biafra in Chukwu Okike Abiama's name, I pray. You say?
I am there for you. I am there for you.
Thank you so much.
By the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama.
Thank you so much.
We shall continue to work until the day that Chukwu Okike Abiama will tell me, come home. And I will go home.
Thank you so much. Thanks. And you too.
Bye.
All right, we must continue. Of course, it is Radio Biafra SADEC. She is a woman that I really, really respect so much. It's been a long time, and she has always been there to me, giving me all those motherly advices, even in the time, of pain, in the time that I'm down. She will always lift me with her words, and she is a woman who is always on her knees, praying for our struggle, praying for Biafra. And I really, really appreciate her. She is not that young. She is indeed an old elderly person. But she finds time. She finds strength and energy to do what she's doing. And that needs to be respected. I must tell you. People in her age, of course, some of them are no longer fit enough to do some of the things that she is doing. And you might hear her voice. She have this beautiful voice that you hear it on air. You'll be thinking that this is maybe a 40-year-old or 30-something-year-old. But she is indeed of age, but yet the joy of the Lord is her strength. All right, we must continue. I think, all right, let's say Tikwan, everywhere is happening. Because you just hold on, I need to turn this off. It's really making a hell of noise. Let me see what is going on here. All right, I must continue. I think I have a caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, my brother Mazi Ikechukwu.
Good morning and thank you for holding. Please go ahead.
Thank you. This is your brother from Oberu Rinalo.
Good morning from here.
My brother, this is a sad news. This is a very sad news. My name is Mazi Ikechukwu from Amsterdam. Mazi Ikechukwu from Oberu Rinalo. Mazi, I would like to tell you to take heart.
Thank you very much.
I would like to take heart. There was a scripture, I think one of the kings, either first or second kings, when King David wanted to die, he called his son Solomon, and he said to Solomon, he said, I am going the way of all the earth. I am going the way of all the earth. When you search this scripture, I think first or second king, you can find it. 2:2. He said, I am going the way of all the earth simply means he's going that every other person will come after him. So, like Oliver Cook rightly said,
absolutely.
Gazonia, my brother, like my brother Ikororeke, Mazoke Foreign just rightly said, there are people who don't even know their parents. But Mazi, I will tell you, you are a fulfilled man.
Thank you very much.
May God bless you and keep on doing what you are doing. You will not die young, and the God of Biafra will strengthen you, strengthen your family. We appreciate you, and if there is any other thing, we will stand by you. May God bless you, Mazi.
And bless you
Thank
too, brother. Thank you very
I
much.
sign off from here.
Thank you very much for that. And of course, I welcome that. And of course, we appreciate that call. Let me see. So many calls. My goodness me. But of course, we must continue. Call on the line. Why are you calling me on a video call? Do you want to see my face? Unbelievable. All right. Please don't call on video call. Don't call on video call. Let's make it audio call. That is what it is. Unbelievable. All right, we must continue this morning. It is Radio Biafra. And I've told, if you want to call on Skype, please don't call on my older Skype number because I don't have the password. Call me on Ikechukwu Biafra. Ikechukwu is one word. Then Biafra. Ikechukwu Biafra. Ikechukwu one word, and then Biafra. Please don't call me on the old line of WhatsApp because I might not be able to take your call. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Good morning. Mazi, you need to turn down your radio or turn it off, please, because it's interfering.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Mazi. Can you hear me? Please go ahead. Unbelievable.
Yeah, my name is Samson.
Yes, go ahead, Mazi.
I come from Onitsha.
Go ahead, Ndewo.
I thank you for the good work. I thank you for the good work you are doing for us. We appreciate it. Hello? But I got something to report to you.
Mazi, what do you want to report to me? Can it be off air, please?
I don't know whether...
Can you wait? Maybe call me later.
I don't know whether...
Call me later after the program to report it. Is that okay?
Okay, with this number?
Yes, please. Not now.
With this number?
Yes,
okay.
You can call me after the program. Thank you very much.
Okay, God bless you.
All right, and bless you too. We must continue. Let me go on this one. I have this caller. Caller on Skype. Can you hear me? Go ahead. Call on Skype. Caller on Skype. Please go ahead. All right. I am not sure what's going on. I think I have this caller on Skype. Yes. Skype, can you hear me? Caller on Skype.
Yeah, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, I greet.
Good morning from here, Mazi. Please go ahead.
My name is Ikechukwu Demezue from Nteje, living in Ghana, Accra. Yeah, I will tell you to hold your heart because I know how it pains. I remember when I lost my father, my sister come early morning. That time I was I living in Onitsha, my mobile that time, early morning. I say, wow, why my sister underage came all the way from Tejo to Onitsha this early morning. And meanwhile, before around the early morning, 5:30, 4:30 to 5, I just feel like you wake up and you see tears falling my eyes without crying. I say, oh, why tears falling my eyes like this? Or suddenly before 5:30 to 6, I knock to my door. I open my door with my sister. So we know that all of us will go the same direction, and the most important thing that we are the children, and the way we're supposed to be at the right time to bury our parents. So I will encourage you to hold your heart.
Thank you very much.
The soul of your mother rest in peace. In the name of God Almighty.
Ise. Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much for that. And of course, we welcome that. We must continue. I know it's always like that, but you know, some people are crying that they don't have shoes until they see somebody without legs or foot. You know, obviously, just like my brother who have called say that some of them don't even know who their mother is. And some don't even know who their father is because their father or their mother died when they were too small. But anyway, you see, And there's something somebody told me. He said to me, even if your mother has to be 500 years old and die, you will still cry like she died yesterday. you know? So that is it. The death of a parent is so painful, especially the death of a mother. It's the most painful thing on earth, I can tell you. Trust me when I tell you, because I've never been the way I am, or I've never seen what I've seen. But yeah, we must continue. It is Radio Biafra SADEC. And of course, we are the people of the East. Let me see. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Good morning to you, Mazi.
Mazi, good morning from here.
Thank you so much, my brother. Good morning, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. The blessing of our Heavenly Father, Chukwu Okike Abiama, will continue to keep us moving forward. My name is Hugo. Darling from Enugu province. Mazi, I want to say, very sorry, take heart. But yes, but I'm encouraging you to remain firm on this divine work that you engage yourself into. It is a blessing of the Almighty God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, that brought every one of us together to follow our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I can boldly tell you that this work you are doing will bring more blessing to you. And I want to say, I listened to the story you narrated this morning. It is very, very excellent and encouraging. For every one of us that listen to that story, we must pick something out of the story, that we are the children of light. And that is the reason why every one of us should engage ourselves in the good things of God. When we see evil things, we need to condemn us. Chukwu Okike Abiama that reside in the highest heaven doesn't work on evil. So I am saying the blessing of the Almighty Chukwu Abiama that made our leader available this period, this generation, for him to send forward, that he is still in existence, will continue to be with every one of us as sincere IPOB member, those who made themselves available for the restoration of our land because of what it is ordained. And I am saying, for those of us that is doubting what we are doing, you need to repent. You need to repent, because Chukwu Okike Abiama is in heaven and he is using his faithful ones on earth to tell the disobedient one everywhere in the world that I own the earth. And that be the reason why everyone must listen to him and hearken to his direction of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Kanu, is saying the truth. You can see what happened to him. They go after him. They want to kill him, but Chukwu Abiama never allowed them to kill him. They have never allowed enemies to succeed. And that led to the death of his parents also in this struggle. So many of us have lost so many things, but we are saying Abiama will continue to be our strength and bless us as we keep on engaging ourselves in a good work of the Almighty God. Mazi,
thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and remain firm.
Thank you, my brother.
Will be with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You have spoken eloquently, and I welcome that. Let me go to our caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me, Mazi Simon?
Mazi Ikechukwu, good morning. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
I'm
calling from Mameria Square.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Simon is from Omaka. Mazi Ikechukwu, I listened to your program this morning, but all I have to say is this. Sorry, my condolence, because losing the mom that made you who you are, your first love, as they call it. May the Almighty Chukwu Okike accept her soul. You see, no matter the age she passed away, we must still cry. But she know that she have a son like you. Some of the prophecies given to the son have been fulfilled. So you are she better than us. Most of us, we don't know our mom. I don't know my mom. My mom left when I was 5. Even some during those days, people can try to bring me down when I'm jumping up and down, because I never believed that anybody passed me, because my dad told me that I am a Biafran. So those days, people say, don't you know that you don't have mother? But no, Mazi Ikechukwu, nobody will tell you that you don't have mother because you know your mom. Sometimes when you talk about your story, even about your dad molding a block for you to build upstairs, all this is prophecies. Even talk about, they say that you work for God. Most of us, like me, I was just like that, but I never asked to be pastor. It was when the drag and the problem was too much. My dad told me something, because I can remember a little thing my dad told me, and my granddad. He said, happen here more like time.
Absolutely.
Like yours now, you know what you are doing, you are in every morning. That is work of God, like our leader is doing. Our people think that work of God is when you go to carry money, bell to ring, or be in church. No, it's not like that. There's different things where you work for God. So I'm sorry for the loss. My condolences to the family. So I had my brother, foreign, say something called the name of former deputy. He can just do what he can never do, but he should remember that he owed me. I lost my flat because of campaign of no election in Anambra State, and he was he was the deputy and he's kind of director, because that time our director wasn't anywhere to be found. So, and all the whole command they give that made we lost some of our brothers, and he's running, being somewhere now, yapping. He should remember, when you should have all of them will pay when due time comes. Sorry for the loss. This is what I want to tell you.
Thank you very much.
May her soul rest in peace.
Thank you very much, my brother. And we welcome that. Let me go to Skype. I have a caller holding on Skype. Caller on Skype, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my brother. Please go ahead and welcome to the program.
Yeah, my name is Ozemena Biafra. Mazi, I'm calling from Dakar, Senegal.
No.
My brother, take heart for what's happened. God knows the best, and whether good or bad, we will praise him and thank him. Take heart, my brother. Be courageous. Be strong. Be still, for God knows the best. May our soul rest in perfect peace.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Thank you very much. You are so kind.
This morning, I don't have much to say. All I have is just to pray for our leader, IPOB, Eastern Security Network, and the unknown gunmen. We have so many enemies, Lord. So many who turn against us, like Igwe Achebe and co. They talk about you and say, God will not help us. But you, O Chukwu Obiama, are always our shield from danger. Even in na Oga Junction, Hebridge, Onitsha. You give us victory and restore our courage. That is why our leader GWM escaped in 2017. We call to you, Chukwu Obiama, for help. And from your sacred hill, you will answer us this time. Come and save us from these janjaweeds and their cohorts like Obiano, Igwe Achebe, Nna Nwodo ha, Ohaneze Ndị Igbo, and co, and all the eastern governors. You will punish all our enemies like the janjaweeds that are trooping our land from Senegal, Chad, Niger, and Libya. And you will leave them powerless to harm us. Victims come from you, Almighty Elohim. May you bless Biafra. May you bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May you bless IPOB. May you bless the Eastern Security Network. May you bless the unknown gunmen. And may you bless every Biafra who are working very assiduously to restore our motherland. Biafra is our destination, and Biafra is where we are heading to. All hail Biafra.
Ise nwa Chineke. Thank you very much, my brother, for that. And of course, we welcome that. I actually wanted to see if I can sign out on this, my Skype, and now try another thing to get back to our original Skype ID. But for now, I think we just need to keep it for now and see how it goes. Let me see if I can get this caller. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. I have a caller on WhatsApp holding. Are you still there? No. It appears I've lost that caller on WhatsApp. Let me just play this. I need to say one or two things about this. Just 1 second, please. All right. Let me try this.
Don't go, people don't mind, things don't spoil. But you could start to bed, but you could put to bed, but you could die to stop. Nigerian government refused.
Let's get it started from the top. There we go.
Does anybody here not know that we have a 3-step agenda? Is that correct?
Yes, correct. Yes.
We have finished the stage 1. The first phase is finished.
Yep.
We're in the second phase. The second phase is to drive away all workers of iniquity in our land. So that when we go to get our freedom, you will not have people at home working with the enemy, which was what we lost in the first time. We are in the phase 2 of the struggle. And for us to successfully prosecute the phase 2 of the struggle, we need to defend our land. In other words, we need materials to defend our land against Boko Haram. We also have Boko Haram within us. You know that Boko Haram can come in many shapes and sizes.
Yes.
Ohanese is also Boko Haram in their own way because of what they have done to us. We need to defend our land against people coming. The phase we are in right now is to go around the world to defend to look for help to defend our land from Islamic incursion. How do you defend yourself against somebody with AK-47? Please tell me, I don't know. How do you do it?
You have to get what he has.
Simple. Is that correct?
Yes.
No, if I'm wrong, tell me. Somebody is coming to your land, taking your mother and raping your mom with AK-47. What do you do? How do you defend your mother? Through prayer and fasting?
No.
Simple as that. Thank you very much.
All right, so I just play this so that you can picture this and also to understand why I decided to follow this man, Mazi Ikechukwu. I love a man who has a vision, a man who knows where he is going. He told us from day one that he has 3-plan agenda. And then, of course, the first one was to sanitize Biafrans all around the world, which is what he has done. And it's still ongoing because sanitization doesn't stop. It continues. Somebody says now that it's no longer sanitization, it's sanitizer. You know those sanitizer they spray in your hand? So he sanitizes you both spirit, soul, and body so that you can understand who you are, so that you can understand where we are going. And now we are in stage 2, and that is to drive away all the workers of iniquity in our land, the Fulanis, Janjaweed, and of course the saboteurs in our land will follow suit. And of course, and that is what we are doing. I mean, there's nothing so good and awesome about somebody with a vision, somebody who knows what he's doing, somebody who knows where he's going from day one. The Bible said, who can go to war without sitting down and calculate the cost of the war? Who can go to war? And he said again, who can build anything, can build a house without sitting down, calculate the price of cement, calculate the price of water, the price of sand, the price of okute, the price of stone, the price of chips, and everything. Who goeth to the war without knowing all those things? Do you understand? So Mazi Ikechukwu, understand vehemently what he is doing, where he is going. He is going to a war. And then, of course, he sat down and brought out 3-plan agenda. And then let's think about Igbo, where you will understand the kind of man Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is and his way of thinking. He does not trust anybody because this is freedom fighting. You don't need to trust anybody around you. Do you understand what I'm telling you? It is called freedom fighting. Everybody becomes a suspect until we get to the promised land. He said, the first one is known by everybody. The second one is known by the current saboteur we have now, Uchemefo. By then, our leader had no reason not to trust Uchemefo. I'm raising this matter of Uchemefo because of what people just said, okay, Forrest said, and then Mazi Simon said. He had no reason not to trust Uchemefo because in our eyes those days, Uchemefo was like, oh, this humble man and what have you. But our leader still, even when our leader was in prison, Uchemefo was there, you know, this humble man and what have you. And yet our leader said, one, all of you know. The second one is known by my deputy, Uchemefo. That was the ex-deputy, and that's what he said. Now you ask yourself the question, why did our leader say that Uchemefo only knows the second one? And he said, the third one is known by me alone. What a genius. What a genius. If I was our leader, I would have told Uchemefo everything. If it was you, you would have told him everything. But he is a different man. He is one kind of a man I don't understand. He is this meticulous man, a man that God uses, a man that asks God before he does something. He said, the first one all of you know because Otros Hon, Otros Hanye, Ain Chao Sabo Sabo. You might say, why are you calling me Sabo? Echikita Aya Manifesto. When you go to Pentecostal church, they say, manifest. The spirit you start manifesting. Some of us now will claim, oh, we are so holy, we are so this, we will follow this man to the end. We must die, get him Biafra, blah, 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 blah. When they show you one Ghana must go, one Ghana must go is even too much. When they just show you one bundle, just one bundle, you start singing like canary. So do you understand that? There is 3-plan agenda. This is how you know a man who knows what he is doing. This is how you know a man of a vision, a man who knows where he is going. He sat down and said, I am going to war because getting Biafra is a war. Can you go into the lion's den and take out the food of a lion without first of all killing the lion? It's highly impossible, inconceivable for you to go and grab the food from the mouth of a lion. It doesn't even matter if the lion is sleeping. So he sat down and said, hey, to go and get Biafra is a mission. To go and get Biafra is a task that must be fulfilled, but I had to do something first. What is it that I have to do? I have to strategize. I need to have a plan. And then he drew out 3 plans. And when he's done, Elohim said to him, listen, don't tell them all those 3 plans. You cannot trust this man. Don't tell them all those plans because I know my people Biafrans. Sabotage is in their blood. Don't tell them all those 3 plans. Just tell them one. And that man that is following you, tell him only the second one. Don't tell him the third one. The third one is between me and you. And at the right time, it will be exposed and the whole world will hear of it. My goodness me. Do you understand? You know, you cannot battle with your maker. Any day, it is Jarafo, Sichigi Biagononwa. That is your day. That is the day your own is finished. That is the day you end. You cannot battle with your maker. And then you say to me, it's Nnamdi Kanu, my maker. No, he's not your maker, but he is a servant of God. He is a prophet of God. When you battle with him, you battle with Elohim, and God will destroy you. It's as simple as that. He will first of all make you mad, because they say that the gods want to destroy. They first of all make them deaf, dumb, mad. He which before the king want to know he is not. So try to understand where that man is coming from. He is mad. Do you know why he is mad? This guy but for 5 years, 10 years, suddenly now you are a saint. Sent Uche Mefo, and then Mazi Nnamdi is the thief, then you are the saint. Do you think the person is okay upstairs? Do you know why when they arrest criminals, everybody keep quiet? Because even if you confess and say, no, it's him, he's the thief, I'm not the thief, you are talking rubbish. Nobody will believe you because you are all thieves. Do you understand what I'm saying? He that the gods want to kill, first of all, he makes them deaf and dumb before he finally strikes them dead. So enough of Uche story, please. This is a hallowed platform and we don't need to talk about people that doesn't exist. Inconsequential for that matter. Let us talk about the living. Let us talk about the 3 plans. We are on the second one now. And then of course, the 3rd plan is coming. And when it comes, we will know that Biafra is here. When it comes, we will understand that the time for us to go and possess our land from this uncircumcised that time is here. No giant shall stand on our way. No giant shall take that which belongs to us, because we are the sons and daughters of Chukwu Kikabiama. My goodness me. We are unshakable. We have sworn to die. So what is it that you are afraid of? Tell me, what is it exactly that you are afraid of? This is what we know that will happen. There is nothing that is happening in this struggle that is making me to say, what are we going to do? You know, some people, when things happen, you see them panicking. Hana panicking, Gigi. Man, I'm talking about men. Hana Gigi. Hey, hey, these are not men. Men understand the time we are in. Men understand that this is the time to strike. It's the time, this is the time to fetch fire with fire. I'm not speaking like a Pentecostal pastor, but I'm telling you the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, Chukwu Kikabiama. If we die in the struggle, we have died a noble death. We have died in something that we believe in. We have died in something that is pure and righteous. Nothing can be holy. Nothing can be pure. Nothing can be righteous than the restoration of Biafra, than giving millions freedom, than releasing those who have been shackled by chains, by setting them free. Nothing can be righteous than that. Nothing, anything you have done in your life so far, trust me, you have done nothing until you set millions free. Until you are an instrument, you are a part of this struggle. You have contributed a dime, you have contributed time, you have contributed your little to set millions free. Then you can look at yourself and say, I have done something in my life. If you're not a part of the struggle, you are as useless as anything you can think of. You and your million can go and rot in hell. It is worthless. This is why you will see a white man. In all his millions, he will go and build a trust and start helping people. When they die, they say in their will, I'm giving everything I have to the poor. I'm giving everything I have to St. Joseph, trust to take care of motherless people and all this and that. Because they understand that their money is useless, that they have not achieved anything. You are buying cars. There is another one here in South Africa. He used 350 cows to bury his father. What is stupidity? What is stupidity? You cannot save them. You are not their creator. God is. Use that money and go and help those who need it. And go and help those who are in chains, so that history will talk about you. History will judge you. History will judge you righteously. What have you given for Biafra restoration? I'm asking you. Do you think that this is a fun fair? Do you think that this is a play? A chess play? A movie? It is reality. People are dying. People have died. People are gone. And you are still there yapping. Hey, thunder will strike you dead if you think this is a child's play. It is a serious business. We're talking blood here. Blood has been spilled. We must continue. Caller on Skype, can you hear me? Please go ahead.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra, all hail Biafra, all hail Biafra, all hail Biafra, 7th time, all hail Biafra, Biafra is rising. Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha.
They want Chineke.
We know that it's a Saturday, and it's Black Saturday
every Biafran, not only you. My name is Mazi Ikechukwu. I'm from Abreva. I live here in Paris, in France, in 93 zone of IPOB. Then, my brother, I tell you to take heart. There is take heart. I know you are the first son, and all those junior brothers and sisters, they are looking unto you. You are becoming a mother to them, and you are becoming a father to
Thank you
them
very
too.
much.
And I know it's a painful something. My father, I was here in France when they told me that my father went to the other side. I just came that time. I just came in France. I don't know how to do it, but God make a way. And now it happened to you that on Saturday I know the pain that you are going through. Even I passed through it. My brother, take heart. Your mother is a great woman. Is a woman who brought a fruit. You are a fruit to Biafra, and we've been reaping the fruit. And you are a sweet fruit to our own taste. And we love the fruit which your mother gave to us, and we appreciate it, and we appreciate your mother too. And we Biafrans, we are in the same pain with you. Forget about what is going on. We know that we lost something, and God will replace you abundantly. And now we are in the struggle of Biafra. Take heart. And another thing is, Mazi foreign Osiwu, we love you. We miss you a lot. I heard your voice yesterday night, and I heard your voice today morning. And we ask you, keeping on, supporting our brother. Yes, Mazi Ikechukwu needs you now. Support him. Call him in his private time. Talk to him. You know you have been talking to him. Please, my brother, I know. Please encourage him in this season, in this moment, in this year. Encourage him. And he's your junior brother. Please, Mazi, okay, for see you. I don't know how I led. I was led this morning to talk to you. But please, my brother, okay, for see you. Please, I know, encourage our brother. In any way you form, your word, your prayer, even encouragement, encourage him. Even after this program, call him, encourage him. I know I cannot do it, but I know God led to me to speak to you, dear friend. You other people can do it, but I say, my brother, there is nothing lost. This struggle, your mother will write in one of the book of the Biafran, one of the syllables in our time, our generation to come. They will read about your mother because she brings a fruit, and a fruit that bring and giving a good taste for all the whole Biafran, all hair Biafra, all
Hey,
hair Biafra.
Biafra. Thank you, my
Bye
brother.
bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You have spoken so eloquently well, and I welcome that. And then, of course, all right, we must continue. You have spoken eloquently well. I'm lost of word, I'm lost of speech, but of course, we welcome that, and we must continue. It is to Radio Biafra SADEC, and we are, of course, the people of the East. There are 3 plans. Trust me when I tell you, we are almost there. We are almost there. You know, I love it when plans start coming together. I love it when plans start coming together, when you draw a map, and then, of course, it takes you to your destination. So we continue to pray for our leader, as the Elohim has laid in his heart those 3 plans, that those 3 plans will, of course, will be delivered intact. Do you know that if Biafran restoration is not divine? Do you know if our leader was not called by Elohim, by now this struggle would have been over, because those 3 plans would have been exposed. He would have told us, you know how much we love money, you know how much we can sell anything. My goodness me. But Elohim loves us as a people, but he knows our weak points. He knows and then, of course, that's why he advised our leader very wisely. I know this, my people. Don't tell them everything. Tell them on the need to know basis. When they need to know. Don't just tell them everything. Because if you tell them all those 3 plans that I have with you, which we must use to get Biafra, then you must kiss Biafra goodbye. And that's why our leader said this. I want you to take a listen. Let's hear what our leader said. Very, very important. And not just because he said it, because Elohim asked him to say it, because he knows us, he understands us. And my goodness me, we love, I don't want to, I'm saying this unapologetically. I don't know the kind of, how we are made. We can sell anything. We can sell anything. And kiss our freedom goodbye. We can just sell anything. And God knows. Remember what God said to Moses? God said to Moses, I know my people. That was when they were murmuring in the desert against Moses. And they led Moses astray. They made Moses, angry at a stage that Moses has to, get upset, and God was angry with Moses, and it cost him from seeing the Holy Land. I think Mazi Ikechukwu really lent us very well, because if he did not lend us very well, trust me, we will even cause him not to see Biafra, because he will be so upset that he will curse us because of the things we are doing, because of the way we are selling the struggle, because of the way we are scattering. Do you know, somebody said something before that it took the children of Israelite 40 years to reach the promised land. Then I was wondering, he said to me he was wondering, what was Moses doing? That the children of Israel has to take 40 years to reach the promised land. Now I realize, it's easy to blame Moses, but I realize they reached the promised land for 40 years because of their murmuring, gossip, and yapping, jealousy and envy. Do you know how long it takes? Do you know how long jealousy takes? Do you know how long envy takes? Do you know jealousy? When you begin to get jealous of somebody, you can be jealous of somebody for 20 years. Do you know that? That is why people end up killing people. If you begin to gossip about people, you can gossip about them forever. Jealousy takes time. Jealousy takes energy. And so is envy. And their brother greed. So, do you see why it's like we are not making headways in this struggle sometime? Because the time we spend in gossiping, my goodness me, is quite a lot. The energy we need to do other things, to push the struggle forward, we spend it in gossip, jealousy, and envy. And that is making making us reaching the promised land very, very lengthy. Now, do you understand why the children of Israelites took so long to reach the promised land? I want you to think on that. Very, very important.
Does anybody here not know that we have a 3-step agenda? Is that correct? Yes. We have finished the stage 1. The first phase is finished. Yeah. We're in the second phase. The second phase is to drive away all workers of iniquity in our land, so that when we go to get our freedom, you will not have people at home working with the enemy, which was what we lost in the first time. We are in the phase 2 of the struggle. And for us to successfully prosecute the phase 2 of the struggle, we need to defend our land. In other words, we need materials to defend our land against Boko Haram. We also have Boko Haram within us. You know that Boko Haram can come in many shapes and sizes. Yes. Ohanese is also Boko Haram in their own way, because of what they have done to us. We need to defend our land against people coming. The phase we are in right now is to go around the world to look for help to defend our land from Islamic incursion. How do you defend yourself against somebody with AK-47? Please tell me, I don't know. How do you do it?
You have to get what he has.
Simple. Is that correct?
Yes.
No, if I'm wrong, tell me. Somebody is coming to your land, taking your mother and raping your mom with AK-47. What do you do? How do you defend your mother? Through prayer and fasting?
No.
As simple as that.
All right, we must continue. All right, let's go back to the lines. Call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Mazi Ikechukwu. Are you there? Can you hear me? Please go ahead.
Good morning, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha.
They will watch you. Please go ahead.
May Elohim bless you.
And bless you.
Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha.
Mazi, go ahead, please.
We're traveling in Biafra.
We will go home. We are going home, brother.
This morning, after Nabem, that is Eagle. Banyana moto. That is in less than 10 minutes impro. Snow.
Unbelievable. In March. This is March, Mazi. This is
but
March.
from the calendar, the normal calendar,
in March.
winter Russia especially was 3 months.
Yes.
From
This is March. Surprise.
December, January, February.
Yes.
But the thing, almost 6 months, half a year.
Unbelievable.
So I know when Russia need this Biafra more than any other country in the world. Because in the money here, I got bigger here, my brother. Now, on your area,
I know Russia. I know Russia.
Today, you can minus, tomorrow, give me plus. And all those things may bad effect, especially we that are not indigenous of Russia. So we need this Biafra, my brother, more than any other thing.
We shall have Biafra. We shall have Biafra. Elohim is our strength.
Mazi, before I proceed, my name is Mazi Ikechukwu. I came from Omuaka in Olo Province, Biafra land. But I live and serve the indigenous of Biafra here in Russia as the national coordinator. Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, I'm bringing our condolence from IPOB Russia family. We are really that is saddened when we had the news of the death of our mother. Indeed, I pray that Elohim will guide you and also give you courage at this time, because the highest thing that we can lose in this life is our mother, a woman that carried us 9 months in her womb. So that's the reason why that the relationship of mother cannot be compared by any other person in the world. So we bring our console, asking that Elohim will guide you and also keep you and all your family at this sorrowful time. Until all of us we meet to part no more.
Yes,
that all of us, each and every one, for one day, we must go back to our Creator. But the most important thing that I conquer.
Absolutely.
Then eat the fruit of our labor, especially as we are laboring here in Nigeria for years. All these our mothers, all these our fathers, they suffered a lot from after the war. They brought all many of them during the war, even to get food to feed us. That is, it was terrible. Most of the time they cannot eat 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Our parents that time, to make sure that at least we eat, if more at least once a day. So it is our heart desire that they will live long and see the fruit of our labor, of their labor. But Elohim know the best. So I pray that Elohim grant her gentle soul, internal rest in his bosom.
Yes, thank you very much. They were watching it.
And so Mazi, actually, the only thing I want to talk this morning is that concerning the people that are sabotaging this struggle, thinking that they are doing us harm. You see, the more they try to sabotage the struggle, the more they expose themselves. For example, the Dobi of Onitsha. Who know, and that is if you know that he launched his own security outfit. Personally, I don't know that he's a sabo. I don't know that he's working with a British government against our people. I wouldn't have known. So we have so many of them like that in Biafra land. We call them your leaders, but they are serving British and Fulanis. So the more they expose themselves, the more we know our enemy. Because when you know your enemy, then you can be able to know how to handle him. As himself, that is an old man like that, he saw, he had been there for years in Anambra. Fulani are raping our mothers, raping our sisters, cutting their bodies into pieces. This old fool never opened his mouth and talk. He never created a security outfit to counter Fulani. But his own people want to defend themselves. And now, when that is the Fulani master, they are giving money to buy Hilux and Amory to fight his own children. But I'm happy for the reply from the unknown government. And the problem is that that is what he doesn't understand. For you to create a security outfit to fight on against that is on non-government, you already declare a dead warrant. Yes, that is you already buy a coffin. Because how can you fight a spirit on non-government? Nobody sees them. Nobody knows who they are. They're just like spirits. Then you create a human beings that to go and fight them. Now let me say that is those people now they have already signed their dead warrant, but they cannot come back alive. You see, so that's how stupidity because of money. Because of money, that is any person, any Igbo man can be bought over. That's why when they couldn't buy our leader, all of them, all hell break loose. When they couldn't buy our leader, Ojuzo Kalu and the other criminal governors, they plan to go and assassinate him. Because they say, how can this man is really an Igbo man? Why can't he? All this offer that was made to him, he reject all. Then they decided to eliminate him. So that's the problem of our people. Because I can't see even these youths now that they employ. Are they daft? Can they? Don't they see what is happening in our land? Don't they see the atrocity of Fulani in our land? And then because that is he sees himself as a big man, as a rich man today, and then he can buy them over. He can they are now jumping up in black uniform to say that they are security outfit. We are watching for them now, and then we'll see how long they will go. So Mazi, I will stop so far. I pray that Elohim will bless you and also keep you and guide all Biafrans, especially our great leader Mazi Mandekano, any place is that he will be guided and kept safe for us until Biafra come and beyond. I'm signing off for here, Moscow, Russia Federation. Mazi Ndekano.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much. And of course, we welcome that. I do agree with you. It is very laughable. And I do pity, the people who are going to fall into that trap, in the name that they want to be a part of his shenanigan he calls security, because they're going to die like fish, you just want to slaughter people and, shed the blood of innocent youth, because those who are going to go into that so-called security outfit because of hunger or what have you, they are going to go die like whatever, So it's not even him, Igwe Achebe, that is going to feel the pain. It's just the young men that he has been recruiting. Of course, he's going to use for whatever purpose they are going to use them for. But of course, like I said, we must continue. And you have said it all. He wants to go and find that which he cannot see. But we wish him all the best. Wish him luck. And let him go and do what he can. All right, we must continue with this to Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East. And let me go to the Skype line. This caller has been waiting. Caller on Skype, thank you for waiting and good morning. Caller on Skype, are you still there? Can you hear me? All right, I'm not sure. Caller on Skype, Mazi Ikechukwu. Mazi Ikechukwu, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, man.
All right. Good morning, please, and thank you for holding. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Actually, thank you so much for taking my call this morning.
Yeah. So the only thing I will want to tell you is that death is inevitable.
Absolutely.
It's a way of life. It's a passage that everyone has to go through. It has come at this time, and I want to say to our dear mother, may his soul rest in the perfect place of our Most High.
You say?
Once again, to make a kind of joke that many people made to me 1.5 years ago when I lost my mom. They said to me, come on, we'll call you the next meeting when we are having next meeting of the people that lost their mom so they can register me. I think I'll give them also this Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha to register with us.
Yeah.
So my brother, take heart.
Thank you very
Mazi
much.
Okay, which is very close to you, which I know him very well. He's a brother of mine. I know he's going to do the needful by making sure that whatever it takes to mobilize and to make sure that our mother is rest well will be done, and everyone that comes from that area and IPOB worldwide. At least Mama have somebody that the whole world knows about. At least there's one great thing he has brought somebody to the earth that the whole world can testify who he is. So Mazi, sorry about that. I'm so sorry. My condolences, my real condolences.
Thank you very much.
From my heart. Yes.
I really
And from
appreciate.
the people of Eastern Cape, which I am the provincial coordinator, Eastern Cape, South Africa, is sending our condolences to Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha here in South Africa officially to say to you, we are standing by you at this time.
Thank you very much, Mazi.
We are standing by you.
Yeah.
Mazi, you know you're very strong. I was not strong like this when I lost my mom. But anyway, you were playing this our leader's voice record some time ago, and you are playing this, and you were saying something when you played that record. You were saying something. People have committed their life. People have died. It is no longer a joking time. And I want to say to everyone that is in Biafra land, in diaspora, anywhere you are, and you know you are a Biafran, people have died, and people are still going to die. But there is a problem here. The problem is to talk to your people who are making things more difficult for restoration of Biafra. They are going to pay dearly for it. Don't change your mind. Don't come and say, hey, if this is like this, Biafra is going to come. No, I don't want this type of Biafra. That they are going to kill even their own people. People are going to die. There are Boko Haram among us. There are a flame among us who has vowed that Biafra is not going to come. Just like my brother said about Uche Mofo. People are going to die. They have loved ones. They have people that are very close to them. You are going to lose your loved ones. You better talk to them. Keep quiet if you don't know what to say. Get out of the town or stay away from what we are doing. Don't come and say what is going to put your family in danger, because we are not going to stop. We will achieve this quest for freedom that God has sent our leader Mazi Ikechukwu to come and give us. We have suffered enough. Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, you can bear me witness that how many of our people are languishing in Hebrew? How many of our people are languishing in Lindela? In all the police stations in South Africa, in prisons in Port Elizabeth, in St. Alban, and so many other places. It is not okay. We want to go home. We have been called names here. We've been called Kwara. We've been called so many names because we are black. We want to go home. So whoever that is standing on our way is going to pay dearly for it. So there's no need for you to do what you're doing. If our brother, who we have understand where he's standing now, go be a furniture. Somebody was calling me this morning, asking me, hey, do you hear what Obion? I said, look here, Obion Furniture has created whatever he has created. Maybe I live in Onitsha for 7 years. Maybe to guide any Onitsha, or to guide where he's surrounding his house, or surrounding. They should not crash with what we are doing. They should not crash with what we are doing. They can guide him if he is threatened. If he has been part of the people who have killed our people, it is good for him. But sorry is going to be the name of those people who's going to pay dearly for their life, because we are not going to stop. You can create. Other people can come up and create. It's not going to stop us. We outnumber you people. We have over 2 million, 4 million, 5 million people waiting just to say, Nnamdi Kanu say, go into Biafra land, slaughter everyone that is against us. We are standing by. Stop what you are doing. You can send those boys to Meduguri and Abuja to go and release our loved ones that they have kidnapped, and you didn't say anything. And they have been kidnapping people. You have not even made any comment. You have not even said anything about it. Then you turn around now and say you're creating a security outfit. It's okay. Is it for them to go and release our people in the prison? Or Okozo that was under your nose, that they were kidnapping and taking people's kidney away and their heart? You didn't create them that time. You are creating it now that we are saying enough is enough. The army and police in our land, they are using them to subject. Since 1970, we have never been a free people. We are not allowed to walk around. Police are all over the place. They cannot allow us. If you go to Wasa Medugri, there's no police checking point in those places. Is there any medicine that was given to these people to do what they are doing against their own people? I don't know. Maybe somebody should answer me. Why are you creating an outfit when the outfit that we have is enough to protect our land? Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Take heart, my own brother.
Thank you, it is well. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate that, and I welcome that. And of course, we must continue with this Radio Biafra SADEC. You know, people say that me and Foreign, we are very close. Of course, he is my brother. We come from the same place, and we are in the same struggle. But I want to tell you, it's not like we are that close. The thing is that I believe in one. You know what I believe in? Whatever you can do it properly. You know, he always used that word ekeroro eke, and he is living by it. Now, Foreign always calls the radio all the time. You know, that consistency alone, that consistency of calling the radio to give people courage, you know, to add his own opinion in whatever topic that is being discussed. He calls almost every radio station. He doesn't have a favorite broadcaster. Anybody who is broadcasting Foreign calls in, he gives his own, you know, suggestion. And there are other people like Pastor Jack and them, other people who calls, and those who are calling me, they call other stations as well. So whatever it is that you are doing in the struggle, no matter how small it is, consistency is the key. So now you know why I love Foreign so much, and other Biafrans who are actually pulling weight in whatever department it is that they are doing. Do what you can do. Do what you can do. Trust me, and Biafra will come. Don't leave everything for our leader, Mazi Ikechukwu. He is doing his bit. And then, of course, he expects me and you to do our little, our token. And Biafra will come. All right, I have this person on, oh my God, holding on Skype forever. Mazi on Skype. Thank you for holding. You've been there for God knows how long. Thank you and welcome to the program. Call on Skype. Not on Skype, on WhatsApp, please. On WhatsApp.
Thank you very much, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. If you like, hold me 3 hours, even 2 days. I'm here. We are here, no running.
I am humbled. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. I thank my leader and also principal officers in IPOB. Mazi, ana masugu were nkume suwe n'obi. Onwunne shiri ike. No matter how many years, how much I will be 300 years. My dear brother. So, my dear, Asimgi were nkume suwe. Biakwo it equal that recording of our leader of Bright Ishinwa. It touched me very well. This is what we are passing through, my dear brother. But Foreign call 1968, mother died 1975. My dear brother, I want to ask, are there any sign of any compensation or any rehabilitation since that 1970? The answer is no. This is absolutely what we are not going to be after of all these governors elected. Those are agents of darkness in our midst. Those governors you see there, they are agents of darkness. My dear, these people don't never even think how to even generate light, even to make road. They always wait for the allocation from the federal government. Mazi, you see, you talk about Uchemofo again. You push that man into that devilish act. He's supposed to be coming out. I tell Uche no below. Let him with the evangelical Zach. Let us know the real God, the traditional religions we are born into. No one I'm sorry to say this. No one in Christianity can follow this struggle like we you do, like by chance, including my leader, and nobody. This Christianity is a man-made. We can disturb in a way going. Nobody. Here now, spiritual battle from heaven and earth. My dear brother, we are hatred by every nation. Why? Because of what? These people must be too wise. The wise is from God. Look, Mazi Ikechukwu, since the end of the war, 1970, at least there must be justice. Something done must. They don't talk of their burial call. That one is absolutely absurd. Nobody talk about that one. We not talk about even seaport, airport. You can see a dumb man starting talking to Mazi Ikechukwu because he know that he must land in Lagos and come by road or even flying to even crash. That is why we see, if we can get ourselves from all this dungeon called Nigeria, believe me, when you talk of Biafra, people will be running and know what you are talking. But it's not easy. The governors, we put our hope on it. It's an installed from the Fulani oligarchy in our own land to control our own life. They do whatever they like. Now you see a military can drive all the way from Kano, from Abuja to our own land. We need what they call Lobo Solitario. Not only unknown gunmen around. Lobo Solitario. One man riot, he do it, he clean your hand. All those armored car, anytime you see them moving, plant anything one side bombing.
Thank you very much.
Against these people. As these people, we will not be start talking of these people. No more they talk of we are not in armed struggle or this. We are already in there already. Anyhow we can defend yourself, do it. Thank you very much, Mazi.
Thank you,
Keep
sir.
it on. Now every day. I don't know by chance. If we are yesterday, Mazi, that guy win in Igbo land.
Thank you very much.
Shows that in and man, God bless you.
And bless you. Thank you. We are all Biafrans, and of course, and we are doing our bit and our best to ensure that Biafra comes. And just like you rightfully said, Rabbi Charles is doing his own bit, and everybody else is doing their own bits. If you know what you can do, just do it. Don't look back. And of course, Biafra will come because it is by contribution, it is by you giving your bit. That is the only way we can realize Biafra, no matter what. All right, I have a caller also on Skype as we are approaching the end of this program. Caller on Skype, can you hear me? Caller on Skype.
Yeah, Mazi Ikechukwu.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Wachineke. Shalom.
Obaino, Obai Biafra, Ozobola Anabo. My goodness me. Please go ahead.
Yes. Yes, Mazi, my name is Obai Biafra, Wachineke. I'm calling you from Ozobra Anapo. Ozobra is in Ekusigoro local government, Anambra province, Biafra land. Yeah, Mazi Ikechukwu. I have in touch of what you are saying this morning. Yes. I am my brother Mazi Foreign has said it all, so I don't know any other way I will say it again. So Kalobi nam okwan njem ka ino ne maka na ekele olu ekele no ife onye ona no na struggle na afu igotago o wutere m na ntu di onodu si do imago bezo na ife eji na aka no zoo isizi be anyị ebe a nata zoo based on ntụ ọrụ si adụ ịghọtago o siri ike but no ife a na-ayọ Chukwu ka let's go let's stop Biafran plan for us so that all of us will rejoice in the mighty Chukwu be a mighty name I pray. Mazi, if for these people that is ụka na-emerụ mbọ o nwere ife merụ mbọsị a wee na-agba m anya mmiri nke wụ na ọ bụrụ ụdịrị mmadụ gị so n'idi a imagine ka ọ ya do ahapụzi ụka ha na-aka na-akazi ife ọzọ eluru oge ụka nna ụkọchukwu si ndị mmadụ ha gụkọta ife ka ha nye nne ha n'ụlọ ụka ka ezi maka ndị nne ha nwụrụ anwụ ụdịrị mmadụ gị soro n'ọdụ di a ndị nne ha dị ndụ a na-enye nne ha ka e ụdịrị ka ihe esi
Ọbaino
ndị mụ ife
Ọbaino wike anyị ejinu maka na nne anyị nwụrụ anyị sizi ndị nne ha dị ndụ ha enyere nne ha ihe no it's not fair na ọkwara onye nwụọ jebe ịghọtago let the living also be celebrated and taken care of so onwe ihe ndị njọ dị na ya my brother ịghọta anyị ncha ya nwụrụ ofu ụbọchị so ndị nne ha dị ndụ ha ribe ife enwe ife na-eme please go ahead.
Eziokwu mana ife na-akụwa na ahọtụ n'ọka ha were ihe bịa na-celebrate n'ụlọ ụka ị ghọtara my point mana udodu ife dị mma so I urge all Biafrans to stand resolute ị ghọtago in this our struggle nwa Chineke I sign off from here.
Shalom Mazi ndewo and we must continue we definitely have to continue. Hey, Biafrans are very welcome us. Oh, I don't know, Bailo. Why should they be giving gifts to their mother? What about them that doesn't have mother? I understand your pain, my brother, but it doesn't work like that at all. It doesn't work like that. Life must go on. Life must go on. All right, call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp. Mazi, caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Can you hear me? Please
Hello,
go
Mazi.
ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning from here.
My name is Mazi. I'm calling from Ghana. I'm the national PRO here in Ghana. Please, on behalf of Ghana, IPOB, we send the coordinates message to you. Please
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much.
Yes, we know that it's not easy, but no matter what, Elohim know that it will happen. So on behalf of Ghana IPOB, we say sorry.
Thank you very
and
much.
Take heart. What we are doing, what is happening in Biafra land, Igbo nature, floating security or no security. It's not our business because we have passed all those nonsense level. Because I find out that now it's not even Nigeria that is using that stupid man, it's British government. Because if you go to his previous meetings that he had with British High Commissioner and those evil people. So I believe that he's the one that maybe sponsored him to flog the security so that they will challenge our people. But one thing is certain in this struggle, like yesterday I was pondering about it, my spirit told me that those people, they are nothing. We are IPOB do not make themselves. Elohim created and made us. And if you watch all the people in this struggle with their sincere heart, you know that they are special people. Like where you are narrating how you were born and others. All of us, we have a similar story about that. We are special people. All the people in IPOB, we are special. If we tell you the story how we are born, we are special. So Elohim.
Please go ahead.
Sir?
Go ahead.
So we are special people all over the world, and those that are in this struggle with their sincere heart, they are selected by Elohim himself. I'm telling you, they are selected. So anything that is happening in Biafra land, more will come to be sincere. We expect more people will rise up. But one thing is certain: at the end, we will act like the staff of Moses. The staff of Moses that swallow other stars, other stars. The star of Moses, when he threw it on the ground, it swallowed the stars of all the Pharaoh's magicians. Swallowed. So, or any other security outfit that is coming up in Biafra land, we are going to swallow all of them. Both British, we are going to swallow all of them because we are different people. We are Biafrans and we are sent by Elohim. So nobody should be terrified. Nobody should be afraid. Yes, they should challenge. They challenge us, and we are going to deal with them.
Thank
I
you
want to
very much.
appreciate you, and I say you should take heart, sir.
There will.
Elohim, let me give you the heart to
You
bear
say?
the loss. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your call, Mazi, and I welcome that. And of course, my regards to our people in Ghana. We must continue. Let's go back to Skype. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Mazi, most favor, are you there? Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Mazi, most favor, are you there? Can you hear me?
I can hear.
All right.
Hear you.
Yes.
Good morning, friend.
Go ahead. Good morning, Mazi.
Thank you. Good morning to Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, and lovers of freedom. My name is Most Favor Aniba. I come from Nnewi province, Biafran land. I'm calling from Kingdom of Netherlands. Mazi, I commend and thank you for the good work you're doing for our people, for our nation, Biafra. Chukwu Abiyama will strengthen you, Mazi.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
I must start by, it seems we've changed our Skype line, Mazi, because I've
No,
been calling on Skype,
yes, I haven't changed it, but this morning I somehow misplaced the password, but it will be back again. I know, and I do apologize for that. I'm using another one today. There's another one I'm using today, but by next time, of course, we will go back to the original one. Please go ahead.
Okay. All right. Mazi, first I must start by saying Chukwu Abiyama will continue to guide and shade our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the great Iroko of our own time, whom Chukwu Abiyama has brought for a mission like this. God Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama Primihenine will continue to be with him until Biafran is restored and beyond. And all the officers working with him, God Almighty Chukwu Abiyama will always be there for us until and even after Biafran is restored. Then secondly, Mazi, I must, on behalf of IPOB family here in Netherlands, we are sending our condolence to you for the great loss. But the only thing I will say is that Mazi, be strong. The exit of Mama will facilitate Biafran restoration. She left this life we are in to go continue the fight in the world under or beyond for Biafran to be restored. So she's not just like out, but she's out here and in another struggle to help to do everything they can do spiritually beyond human comprehension for Biafran restoration. When Biafran is restored, we all honor them and give them the honor they deserve. So, Mazi, please be strong. Don't let this weigh you down. This is a price.
Thank you very much.
One of us must pay. It's inevitable. But what we are saying is that be strong. On behalf of my family here in Netherlands, we are saying Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, be strong.
Thank you very much.
Mama is still with us. Her spirit lives with us. Biafran, she's a Biafran. And Biafra, she will continue to be. That is, by the way, Mazi, be strong.
Thank you very much.
The second thing is this. The second thing I want to say is just an advice to Obi of Onitsha that I learned he has formed a security network, and when all the policemen in Onitsha axis every day they are gunning down our people, he said nothing. Answers the SARS brutality, he says nothing. Fulani are even ravaging in Onitsha. Go. He's saying nothing, and now he has set up a security network. So my single advice to him is this: please, those network he formed, he should equip them with AK, not pump, please, because we know the unknown government, they need more of those AK-47. They need more of it. So he should not equip them with pump. Yes. So he should not give them pump. Let him give them more sophisticated one, because those unknown gunmen need them in quantum. That is by the way. And then lastly, before I drop, Matt, I want to urge all the Biafran living here in Netherlands that they should always remember that we're having our ESN support coming this Wednesday on the 24th of this month. Time is 5 p.m. Be part of this very Zoom meeting. Be part of this very Zoom conference for ESN support. Our people are in the bushes of Biafran land, safeguarding our land. It's not by our doing that we are here.
some of our people are there in the bushes of Biafran land. So the only thing we can do is just to support them, to give them what they need and what the at least the small comfort, not comfort in jungle, but let's feed them. So to be part of this very meeting, you can reach our officer on any of this number for the passcode and login detail. You can reach one of our officer on 06 8787 1529. I repeat, 06 8787 1529. You can reach another officer on 06 1666 3830. I repeat, 06 1666 3830. Mazi, thank you for giving me the time. Chukwu
Thank you
Abiyama
very
bless
much.
you,
No.
console you, and strengthening you today. Well, thank you for me.
Thank you very much, Mazi, and of course we welcome that. And then, of course, what is very funny is that you are going after unknown gunmen, and then at the same time you are, how do I put this? You are going after unknown gunmen with pump action. When the unknown gunmen are using AK-47. So please tell me, how does that work? I don't know. Can somebody really tell me how does that work? I don't know. Unknown gunmen, of course, they go with sophisticated weapon, and you are going after them with pump action. All right, we just have to watch and see how that will pan out. I just want to take a very quick break so I can rest myself a bit, and then I will come back and begin to summarize. Let us take a quick break. Very, very important. Don't forget, it is still Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East, and of course, Elohim is our strength, and He's presiding over the affairs of His people. We will be right back just after this.
A commercial taxi driver who was caught with overloaded passengers undressed himself in protest against the impoundment of his vehicle.
It's M. Josh on the beat.
Inna, and inna. You can't claim you're done as they go for the can. Josh. For the matter, nobody wanna talk or put it for the matter. Then they believe you say tomorrow he go better because some get food to chop the bill and then be yoga. Oh, let's be yoga. For the matter, nobody they safe now overnight. You better stand up, matter for the matter. Oga don't be the man too, madam don't be the man too. Problem somewhere. Trouble somewhere. Problem don't happen with us coronavirus. Problem don't happen with kill past virus. Them say make you poor man no go walk. Them say make you poor man sit at home. Them say make you poor man no go out. Some be don't come out for road. Some be don't come out for street. Some be don't do the people. My people suffer. My people hunger. They no get the food. They no get the light. They no get the money. My people come cry. They no fi stay. Hunger too much. But $30 don't donate 1 billion. Aliko Dangote donate 2 billion. Dr. Paul Nenche don't donate 2 billion. Atiku Abubakar donate 50 million. But hunger won't kill my people. Hey, poor man no see 10 kobo. Abdul Samed Rabi you donate 1 billion. How about we go donate 1 billion? Hey, 10 kobo no rich poor man. Hey, hunger won't kill Nigerians. For the matter, nobody wanna talk about for the matter. They can believe we say tomorrow he go better because some get food to chop the bill and then be yoga. Oh yes, be yoga. Audio government, audio president, audio ministers, audio senators, audio government, audio president, audio governors, audio commissioners. My people suffer for nothing. My people die for hunger. My people suffer for nothing. My people sit at home. Audio promises. Corona no kill Nigerians. Zombie killing Nigerians. Hunger killing Nigerians. NNPC donate 11 billion. GTB donate 1 billion. Access Bank donate 1 billion. Zenith Bank donate 1 billion. Billion. So, poor man no sweet and cover. Chimovia donate 1 billion. Segun Abaje donate 1 billion. Two-Face Dibia can donate 10 million. Plenty people don't donate plenty billions. Don't happen. Shine your eye. Some big shit person for war. Some big buy people for area. Hunger don't show people big. Hunger don't give people yawa. Die. You to die in every day. Why rich man donate to government? This donation no make sense. Why rich man no donate to poor? Why rich man no go give the poor? Audio government, audio president.
Oh yes, for the matter. Nobody there safe now overnight. You better stand up for the matter.
But $30 don't donate 1 billion. Aliko Dangote donate 2 billion. Dr. Paul Enenche don't donate 2 billion. Atiku Abubakar donate 50 million. But hunger won't kill my people. Poor man no sweet and cover. Abdul Samed Rabi you donate 1 billion. How about we go donate 1 billion? Can't cover no rich poor man. Hunger won't kill Nigerians.
For the matter, nobody wanna talk about it for the matter. They can believe say tomorrow you go better because some get food to chop them feel them be yoga. Oh yes, for the matter, nobody there safe now overnight. You better stand up for the matter. Magadan be the man to, Madam be the man to.
Some be don't come out for road. Some be don't come out for street. Some be don't do the people. My people suffer. My people hunger. They no get the food. They no get the light. They no get the money. My people come cry. They no fish stay. Hunger too much.
Jewish mix.
It's M. Josh on the beat.
Enough. But in case you don't know, me have to tell you what happened in my country. Soroko, actor don't die, post go exile, thief they go bao. There is a movie in Soroko, them don't sell Niger, China they go bao. Second time colonization, them lost access to presidential office. Them say somebody carry the key to hellfire. Vice president to disappear. President and 69. Fire there for government house. CBN don't catch fire. 12.6 trillion don't burn fire. Gandera office don't burn fire. For how long poor man go their house? For how long poor man go dey.
All right, it is Radio Biafra SADEC, people of the East, and of course, when we talk about Radio Biafra SADEC, we talk about good music, we talk about good words, and of course, knowledge. We talk about everything that you need to know here on People of the East, and of course, I'm listening to this beautiful music from our own brother Josh, and of course, if everything goes well, we probably will be having him on air to talk to him about his new one, the new release. And of course, I'm sure you've heard about the new release, which is Aburia, called Ojukwu Vindicated once again. And then of course, we are expecting to have him on air sometime this week. Josh is the name. Dear friends, whatever they do it to the best of their ability. All right, we are back, and of course, I still have to go back and finish this music. There is movie in Aso Rock. Actor don't die. Now, so what you have there is an impersonator, and we know that by now. So let me take calls, because people are still calling as we are rounding up, bringing this program to an end. Let's see if we can get this one. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, good morning.
Mazi Ikechukwu
Onuoha. I was thinking about you this morning. I'm like, why haven't he called? I was like, why haven't this man called? Mr. Kams from Austria. Mazi, please go ahead.
Mazi Kams calling from Austria. My brother Ikechukwu, my brother. First of all, my brother, I have to say I'm so sorry.
Thank you very
what
much.
happened? Our dear mother that passed away. Mazi, we all are with you. I thank God that you are so strong. Despite what happened, you can still come out to preach this gospel to your people. Mazi, I say, may Elohim Chukwu Okabiama keep on giving you the strength that you keep on preaching this gospel till the day all of us will go back to our land.
Yes,
Mazi, we are with you. We stand by your back. 247.
Thank you very much.
Don't worry yourself. As long as you are in you have made. It's not that we are trying to praise you, but Mazi, anything we say about you, sometimes try to accept it, because they said, by their truth you shall know them. Mazi, in this struggle, what you have really put in this struggle, IPOB can never forget your family. Mazi, thank you so much. Mazi, do you know what happened today? Mazi, do you know what happened?
Please tell me.
Mazi, you picked my call, and I was waiting over. I don't know what really come over. You were preaching and preaching for more than 20 minutes. I was still online waiting for you to pick my call, but you wouldn't pick it.
Wow.
Rather, you pick another call. You pick another call from this what is that called again? From this app. What am I forgetting? For Signal. I said, what happened today? My brother don't finish me. Mazi, thank you so much for everything that you've been doing for your people. And I want to use this opportunity to thank our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This man have done a lot for us, and we don't know what we used to pay him. But the only what we used to pay him is when Biafra come. Finally, our generation, our unborn children, will remember his name forever and ever. And so go to IOB. All of us, that this glorious land that Elohim Chukwu Okabiama has promised us, that we can be able to achieve it. Mazi, I want to let Mazi, am I coming out clear, my brother?
Yes, go ahead, Mazi. Go ahead.
Mazi, I want to touch on this issue of Obi of Onitsha or I don't understand. Mazi, why is it our people are behaving like this? So this man know how to form security. When the police were killing our people in Onitsha, in Anambra State, in Okuzu, harvesting organs and kidneys, this man don't know how to form security. Harassing our people every day. Extorting money from our people. If you don't give them, because of 100 naira, they will shoot you and kill you. This man never know how to launch security. Now the unknown government has come after these people who has been killed. Due to anger they have inside them. All these years they have been killing them. Now rose up to say we want to fight sorry for him. I am sorry for this man. If you know what is coming after this particular nonsense you have done, if you know what is coming after, I don't think that power should contain him. And those who have volunteered themselves to join this nonsense, let their families begin to go and build their coffee, because all of them, this they gave to them to use to fight. Anyway, the people they are fighting, they cannot even see them. Their spirit. At the end of the day, these guns they hand over to them will become also the gun belonging to a non-government, because we cannot stop killing these people that have been molesting our people for these years. Police has never been a friend to our people. Army has never been our friend. They kill us at Mbo. They kill us of a head bridge of Onita. They kill us of Aba. They kill us in Ugwata. They kill us in Martin and the Kano's house. All this while, these people never know how to form security. Now, they have. I'm sorry for this man that have used himself. I don't care whosoever that is using him. Whether Obiano is using him or Obiano don't want to come out and say I'm the one. They want to use his name as Obionica to do it. I'm sorry for this man. He has made the worst mistake ever in his life, and he will regret this particular thing he has done. And any other person who wants to come forth, all of them should go and write their obituary. Put their sentence down before they can be able to come out, because this time around, it's not going to be like before. We are angry. We are angry. Very, very, very angry.
Thank you very much, Mazi.
Mazi, my brother, thank you so much for picking my call today. My heart, and please, my brother, on behalf of Osran, IPOB family, we're also sending our condolences to you, my brother. We are with you.
Thank you very much.
And if there is, Mazi, do you know one funny thing? I don't even have your private number, which I wish to have,
All right. I'll tell you what you must do. If you can send me a message on Messenger, go to Messenger, Mike Biafra OB, Mike Biafra OB. Just send me a message there with your numbers, Mike Biafra OB. All right.
Okay, one name.
Thank you very much.
I will do that, because I will do that, my brother. Continue to do your good work, my brother. We are with you, and we will never, ever see you cry, Mazi. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you very much.
May Elohim bless you, my brother.
And bless you too. All right, our time is almost up. I was supposed to be off air as early as 11 o'clock this morning, and then, of course, to allow our brother, our African rep, Tarinami, to come on air, but of course he is not available this morning, so I have to also take his time because I had a lot to do this morning. And I also want to thank him as well, even though he wasn't around, but yes, I'm occupying his spot this morning. And then I say thank you very much. All right, I don't know if oh my word, let me take this call. Probably it will be the last for today, and then we call it a day. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, good morning.
Good morning, Ikechukwu Onuoha.
Hello, my brother, good morning from here.
Honestly, I've been trying for almost, in fact, from the start, from the first time you opened the line, I've been trying to call.
It's very busy line.
I realized that to get into Radio Biafra is not a chance play.
Trust me when I tell you.
My brother, I heard your story this morning.
Mazi, your names, please, and where you calling from?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm calling from Germany. My name is Wachineke. Yeah?
Wachineke. Please go ahead.
So Mazi, I heard your story. It's so sad, but we cannot question God.
Absolutely.
He give us and He takes. Yeah, I also say that you should take heart.
Thank you very much.
It happened to me also when I was still 9 years old. But now I'm 32 now.
Unbelievable.
So, but we must continue.
Absolutely.
And thank God that we are still alive. That God You always give us strength to go through. And you are a strong man. I admires you so much, and I like the way you always speak. Even your message this morning really touched me so much, and I was like, everything I'm doing, I put everything instances to just focus. I like you, and God will keep on strengthening you and bringing you up for us here to be listening to your great word, the gospel you have been giving to us every single day.
Thank you very much.
Mazi, another thing that I don't like, please do not allow those people that are always calling on this little Biafra, mentioning all those nonsense name, the one they just mentioned today, all those foreign people. We should forget about those people. They are irrelevant. We don't value them anymore. Anybody that want to gossip with their name should go to their passport and gospel. Not here. We have passed over those ones. We are moving forward ahead. That's what we are moving.
Absolutely.
Please, if you can advise them to stop mentioning this name here. This is a holy platform. What we are preaching here is always the truthful gospel, and we are moving ahead. So
Thank you very much.
having been said that concerning the Obi of our nature, what he did, our people they always love serving a Fulani Janjaweed. People have been killing. They have been killing your people every single day there in Onitsha and all over the Igbo land there. You never uttered any statement. You never said anything. You never formed anything. Okay, now that your people, God have sent angel to come and avenge for the killings, for the crying, for the slaughter of your own people. You said you are a king. Now you are coming out to form a useless. I'm just pitying for those people that chooses to do the job because their name will all be sorry. I'm telling you, they'll all be sorry. So let me cut it here short, my brother. God will bless you and keep strengthening you, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Ndewo.
Oh, Biafra.
Oh, Biafra. Thank you very much for that, brother. And of course, we welcome that as we are coming to the end of this program. We need to round this program up and bring it to an end. All right. I have one more caller on Skype. Let me go to him quickly and then we'll close. Caller on Skype, please make it quick for me. Welcome to the program. Please go ahead.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother, and welcome to the program.
Yeah. I am Mazi John Chidi.
Yeah.
I want to condole with you on what happened.
Thank you very
for
much.
You to take heart about your mom. It's like that. God bless, God take.
Yes,
yeah. I pray that God will guide you and protect you and fortify you and your family.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. My regards. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So I use the name of my zone, Madrid Zone 2, to condole with you. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right. I appreciate that, my brother. I welcome that. And of course, this is it. And this is where we will be bringing this program to an end. And I thank you all for your best regards and your condolences. It is warmly welcome by me. It makes me strong in as much as weak and broken as I am at the moment, but I know it will all get better. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. And then, of course, we must continue. And we will be back again shortly. But before I go, let me just read this because, or rather say this. One of our sister, our mother in Spain, sister again shortly. But before I go, let me just read this because, or rather say this. One of our sister, our mother in Spain, sister. This sorted out, please. All right. She actually want to give away some prizes, to some of our listeners, of course, from Biafra land. And then she have asked me to help her do that. And I will definitely do that when next we come on air. She actually asked me to give away some prize to some of our listeners. She said that she want me to give away some money to 5 people to 5 people. Of course, we will find a way we are going to do that, and how we're going to give away the money she asked me to give to these 5 people, and we will do that next time we come on air. I just wanted to announce it so that we will know. And I say, may Chukwu Okike, may Elohim bless our mother, Madam Tesi Ojukwu. She is in Spain. We will do that, and we will convey her message to our people. And I say, may Elohim bless you all. Coming on Friday, I don't know, I just need to make sure, but Friday or thereabouts, we want to bring our veterans from Biafra land on air, because there is one of our sister, who is in the UK. I won't mention her name yet. She wants to do something for our veterans, and of course, we need to bring them on air. Our sister Wanda, Chisomada Biafra, she will organize them, bring them on air, and then our sister also will come on air, and then of course do what she is laid on her heart to do for our veteran, no matter how small it is. Of course, we need to be looking after those people. They are those who have fight this battle, those who have laid the foundation of what we are doing today, and we must continue to take good care of them. So it is our sister from the UK, and also one of our brother from Netherlands. One of our brother from Netherlands, he also, wants also to give them some tokens as well. So, but we will continue. And then, of course, when we come back, we will let you know exactly when it's happening. But we are looking at Friday, this coming Friday, to see if it will be the better time for us to do this. Thank you once again, dear friends. And I say, may Elohim continue to bless you all. And I'm signing out from here. From here, it is goodbye. And may God bless all of us. And together, we all shall see Biafra. Goodbye. And go.
Actor don't die, Pose go exile. Thief take over, There is a movie in Asoroko. Them don't sell Nigeria $22.7 billion loan, and China don't take over, Federal government make a law. Federal government to break the law. Social distance na form and wahala. Sit at home na bomb and make a move. Wait to start. They go for the can. For the matter, nobody wanna talk or put it for the matter. They can believe you say tomorrow he go better, because some get food to chop them feel them be yoga. For the matter, nobody they safe now overnight. You better stand up, matter for the matter. I got done be the man too, madam done be the man too. Problem somewhere. Trouble somewhere. Problem don't happen with us coronavirus. Problem don't happen with kill past virus. Them say make the poor man no go walk. Them say make the poor man sit at home. Them say make the poor man no go out. Some be don't come out for road. Some be don't come out for street. Some be don't do the people. My people suffer. My people hunger. They no get the food. They no get the light. They no get the money. My people come cry. They no be stay. Hunger too much. But $30 don't donate $1 billion. Aliko Dangote donate 2 billion. Dr. Paul Lenche don't donate 2 billion. Atiku Abubakar donate 50 million. But hunger won't kill my people. Hey, poor man no see 10 kobo. After Samed Rabi you donate 1 billion. How about we go donate 1 billion? Hey, young kobo no rich poor man. Hey, hunger won't kill Nigerians.
For the matter, nobody wanna talk for the matter. They can believe say tomorrow he go better because I'm get food to chop the bill and then be yoga. Oh yes, she be yoga.
Audio government, audio president, audio ministers, audio senators, audio government, audio president, audio governors, audio commissioners. My people suffer for nothing. My people die for hunger. My people suffer for nothing. My people sit at home. Audio promises. Corona no kill Nigerians. Zombie killing Nigerians. Hunger killing Nigerians. NNPC donate 11 billion. GTV donate 1 billion. Access Bank donate 1 billion. Senate Bank donate 1 billion. Billion. So, hey, poor man go see 10 kobo. Hey, Chimovia donate 1 billion. Segun Abaje donate 1 billion. Hey, Two-Face Idibia con donate 10 million. Plenty people don't donate plenty billions. Shine your eye. Some big person for war. Some big by people for area. Hunger don't show people big. Hunger don't give people yawa. Die. You to die in every day. Why rich man donate to government? This donation no make sense. Why rich man no donate to poor? Why rich man no go give before? Audio government, audio president.
Oh, let's see me yoga. For the matter, nobody they safe now overnight. You better stand up for the matter. Maga done the other man.
But $30 don't donate 1 billion. Aliko Dangote donate 2 billion. Dr. Paul Lenche don't donate 2 billion. Atiku Abubakar donate 50 million. But hunger won't kill my people. Hey, poor man no see 10 kobo. After Samed Rabi you donate 1 billion. How about we go donate 1 billion? Hey, young kobo no rich poor man. Hey, hunger won't kill Nigerians.
For the matter, nobody wanna talk for the matter. They can believe say tomorrow you go better because I'm get food to chop the pill and then be yoga. Oh yes, she be yoga. For the matter, nobody they safe now overnight. You better stand up for the matter. Maga done the man too. Madam done the man too.
Some bit don't come out for road. Some bit don't come out for street. Some bit don't they beat the people. My people suffer. My people hunger. They no get the food. They no get the light. They no get the money. My people come cry. They no fish stay. Hunger too much.
Jewish mix.
I see they go for the can.
For the matter, nobody wanna talk or put it for the matter. They can believe you say tomorrow he go better because some get food to chop the bill and then be yoga. Oh yes, she be yoga. For the matter, nobody they safe now overnight. You better stand up, matter for the matter. Maga done the man too, madam done the man too. Problem somewhere. Trouble somewhere. Problem don't happen
what pass coronavirus. Problem don't happen, what kill pass virus. Them say make you form and no go walk. Them say make you form and sit at home. Them say make you form and no go out.